Welcome to the Pioneer Student Network pregame show. I'm Ty Phillips.
And I'm Andrew Durst.
We are joined here with Coach Hunter. Now, Coach Hunter, you had a pretty solid Pioneer Classic last weekend. You're coming off your win on Saturday against CBC. Kind of tell us about how the weekend was so far.
Well, we played online prep on Friday, and we got out of the gates for the first time this year. I think we hit 4 of our first 5 threes, and kind of had them smacked in the mouth before the game. Kind of got rolling there, and we kind of built on that. And then Saturday was eerily very similar. We did not get out of the gate quite as well, but we played solid. I thought our second group that kind of came in and played the second 5 to 10 minutes there were really solid. Played really hungry. We shared the ball well, and kind of built a lead, and kind of held on for the rest of the game. But felt pretty good about the weekend. I mean, the schedule itself was designed to kind of give us some confidence and get some wins under our belt, because our game today will be against a very solid Division I team.
All right, so tell us about who you're playing today and how your game plan is, what your game plan is going into playing.
Well, Eastern Oklahoma will be a handful. They're averaging 120 a game this year through the first 6 games, and had in one game they scored 160, which I'm sure that may be some kind of a junior college record for all I know. But anyway, like I say, they're loaded. They're extremely quick and athletic. They'll press you start to finish, and we'll have to be able to handle the ball, take care of it, make some open shots, and handle the pressure. I think the biggest key is just going to make sure that we don't turn the ball over a lot and give them opportunities for runouts and easy buckets. We've got to make them play more of a half-court game.
And then, if you suffered any injuries in the Pioneer Classic, how are they going to affect you in the future, and what are those?
Well, our point guard Dante Taylor is dealing with a stress fracture, and we're trying to kind of bathe him a little bit, coddle him somewhat, and enable him to play some, but also sit a few, and try to get this maybe to Christmas week and have a little time for it to heal. And then we had another individual that had a death in the family that he was gone, and Ricardo Sutton. So we kind of feel like that their absence gave some other guys a chance to kind of get in and get some minutes under their belt, get some confidence built up, because we're going to need them all today.
Well, even with some injuries on the floor, we can see that you guys came out and played. Huge win last Saturday. Really, congratulations on that victory. And that's going to wrap up our pregame show. We're going to take a short break and get back to the booth with me and Andrew. Good evening, North Ark Pioneer basketball fans. I'm Ty Phillips.
And I'm Andrew Durst.
And we are here for another basketball live stream right here in Pioneer Pavilion. Andrew, it's a wonderful night for some basketball.
Yes, it is, Ty. We've got a great game coming your way. North Ark versus Eastern Oklahoma Community College. They are a D1 school, so they're a high, North Ark's D2, they're D1. So it's going to be a big fight. They've got, we have an interview with Coach Hunter that we played.
We already played that, yeah.
Played. Just want to double check. Talked about how they're a really talented team. They have a lot of size. They have a lot of versatility. And I mean, just watching these guys warm up, I mean, we think they've got one or two like 6'10s.
So if you haven't watched that video and you want to, just click on that little bar in the bottom, rewind it, watch it, come back to us. We'll keep you guys informed.
And while you're there, don't forget to subscribe.
Drop a like.
Yeah, drop a like.
We like likes. Likes are good.
Likes are good. We're trying to support the stream. But we got less than a minute till game time. Pioneers about to tip off. And we had, we were here for their last game at the Pioneer Classic. I mean, they absolutely
dominated.
They dominated. They doubled their opponent's score in the end. And
they really showed out offensively and defensively.
Without a couple of their best players.
Yeah, we've gained a couple. I think, did we lose one? Yeah, we did lose one. We lost one, but we've gained one. So we're kind of evened out on that spectrum there. So I think that we are ready for some basketball as they are lining up here. I think we're going to I think we're about to do the national anthem. So we're going to take a short break, and actually we're just going to keep this rolling as the national anthem is played.
Maybe it'll pick up into the mics.
Seem to be having some technical difficulties on the floor, and
Who's surprised?
well, Coach Howard is on the floor and he is helping out. So hopefully we'll have this national anthem getting played momentarily.
Speaking of Coach Howard, we have
a halftime
interview, live interview.
I'm excited.
I'm excited. That's going to be real fun, Ty.
Oh yeah.
We apologize for the quality at the moment. We're trying to pick up the stadium audio, so we're a bit up on the mics.
I think people can also hear us talking as some are looking up at us. So we must be a little mindful of that. I guess we're being a little loud. It is dead silent here at Pioneer Pavilion.
It is.
And
This is like the fourth game in a row where they haven't been able to play the national anthem.
they got the best minds out there for it. So
Can we
are
get
ready.
the camera on the...
No.
Okay. There's a
Do
big
that.
huddle. We'll just paint the picture for you. Big huddle at the scorer's table trying to figure out how to press play on Spotify.
There was our national anthem. And we're going to go ahead and get to the starting lineup here for the Pioneers. Starting off number 10 for the Pioneers, that's going to be Jacob Hudson. Starting number 3 is going to be Dante Taylor. Starting in at number 12, George McCurdy. And at number 24, that's Trent LaPolte. And 23, Chris Hill.
And for Eastern Oklahoma, starting lineup, we have, first of all, a mystery player as our first one. Number 30, we do not have down on our roster. Also, we have number 12, Josh Jones, the freshman. And now they've turned away, so their numbers are escaping me. But we see some new starters for Pioneers tonight. Dante Taylor out in their last game with an injury. And Rico Sutton also back today. So it looks like they're rotating some of their starters. You usually see Elliott Brooks, Cyrus Alexander in there, but they're going to rotate around. And so other starters for Eastern Oklahoma, we have number 5, Zion Patterson. Number 21, Jordan White. Number 3, Israel Malone. And number 22, I believe, but it's not going to have, it's going to be another mystery player for us. We got 2 mystery players on the court for Eastern Oklahoma.
Well, call Scooby-Doo in the mystery machine because we got some mystery players on the floor.
Oh, actually, it's number 20.
Trent
Nigel
LaPolte
John.
jumping for the ball. It's going to go Oklahoma's way. Passing the ball into the paint. He's going to shoot up for the 2. Off the iron, won't go.
Strong rebound there. And that's going to be a foul drawn on number 21, Jordan White. So number 21, White, and number 20, John, the bigs for Eastern Oklahoma. I mean, they've got a ton of size, as you can tell on this team.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
that's going to be a big matchup for us all night.
yeah. When me and Andrew went on the floor for some setup, we kind of saw the players, and we're about 6 foot, 6'1", and they were a lot taller than we were.
They were towering over us. So, I mean, they've got a ton of size, ton of talent, ton of athleticism. They're just going to be a really tough team tonight. You know, you saw talking to Coach Hunter. He said they're going to be a really big challenge here early in the season. It's going to be a good opportunity for the guys to play some tough competition as they're going to run full court press.
2 for 2 on the free throws as Trent LaPolte's going to be coming down. Taylor over to McCurdy.
Chris Hill in the corner. They're passing it back around. This is fast game. This team
Hill with the 3.
no good, and it's going to be 2-0 lead for Eastern Oklahoma here. And they're going to take it over 3. They've scored 160 points in a game. Jacob Hudson fighting for the rebound, and it's going to go out of bounds. It is going to be Eastern Oklahoma ball. But yeah, they've scored 160. They're averaging, I believe, 120, which are just some ridiculous numbers. And they're looking to, you know, keep that streak up tonight. North Ark hoping to hold them a little bit. But they've got the ball here. Inbound pass. Back up top, that's Jones.
Pioneers trying to lock them down. Oklahoma's keeping a wide open offense, keep passing the ball around, separating the Pioneers a little bit. They shoot for a 2. It drops.
That's a great shot there.
Bounce pass over to McCurdy. He's doubled up over to Taylor.
Taylor with the drive.
Can't find anyone down the paint. LaPolte with the 2. It's good.
And it's hard to capture up here, but their bench is just outputting so much sound and making it seem like a home game for them. Like, our crowd is, you know, pretty moderate at the moment, but their bench, the away bench, is just providing so much sound that it's really, I think, affecting the game with the pace of play that they're trying to get.
Absolutely, Andrew. I mean, having kind of that background noise going for you, that could change the temperature of the ball game a little bit.
There's going to be another turnover on the Pioneers.
Pioneers down 2-6 with 18:22 left in the first half.
Key, that's our mystery player, number 30. We'll try to get our sports correspondent down there at some point, but the rosters we were given did not seem to be updated. That's going to be a foul called against Taylor. That's his first of the ball game. Second one actually on the Pioneers. So you can see the kind of game they're wanting to play early. I mean, they're, full court press. They're forcing a lot of turnovers. And there's a
Hudson
deep
tries
two,
to block it.
And that's just a great shot there from Nigel John.
Full court, almost full court press. Hill with the fast break, got 2 behind him. He's about to lose the ball. It's going to go out on him. Actually, it's going to go out on Oklahoma, as it's going to be Pioneers ball, and Dante Taylor is going to throw it in. McCurdy to Hill with the 3. No good, as it's going back for Oklahoma.
Looks like a missing assignment, and he's going to throw that one down with one hand. Timeout, Pioneers.
We're
Not a
gonna-
great way to start the game.
We're going to keep it here, but that was a good play.
That was a good
That
play.
was really good, well executed.
They just, oh my bad.
No, you're good, dude.
They caught us in transition there. McCurdy was trying to cover 2 guys, and he committed a little early to the first offensive player, and then that was just an easy dunk there. That was number 5, I believe. That was Zion Patterson, looking a little bit like Zion Williamson out there.
Absolutely. We have a sports report from our sports correspondent, Andrew. But yeah, Andrew, if I know that not a lot of people can see this, but looking down at their bench, they do have a very big height advantage, even on their bench. And these guys aren't even playing. Their tallest guy, I don't think, is on the floor yet.
Yeah, I mean they've got just so much size. I mean, yeah, Patterson just had that dunk. I mean, he's 6'7", and if you can see him next to number 20, that's John, who I believe is 6'10". I mean, he's just it's so much size for them, and we are, with our report in from sports correspondent Kenzie Cutler, Zion Patterson through the week of November 1 through 7th, he was the player of the week in NGCAA Region 2. So, I mean, this guy can ball. He averaged 14 points a game, 6 rebounds, 4 steals, 2
Hudson
assists.
with the 2. It's good.
Some big points for the Pioneers there. Jacob Hudson been a key cog in the machine of this team. Hudson was our player of the week last week, and he played some great basketball then, and I'm excited to see what he can do the rest of this game. And that's another 2 there from John. Lippold's trying to guard him, but those fadeaways on the boundary are just tough to take. And Lippold's going to go up, get fouled, go to the line for 2 for the Pioneers, down 12-4 here early in the game.
At the line for the Pioneers is Trent Lepold. First one's up, and it's good. Bringing our score 5-12.
Yeah, already a sizable lead for the Pioneers, but again, only a couple possessions.
Well, this defense from Oklahoma is really solid.
Yeah,
I mean, you can't stop it. They're pressing up on our guys. I mean, as soon as we get the ball, oh, what a dunk from number 20.
That's Nigel John. I mean, he's already been, he might be close to double digits already.
Hudson
And
with the
that's
3, and it's good.
Jacob Hudson putting some on the board for the Pioneers. He's got 5. Underneath, back to John, who
Oh my
throws it down
gosh.
again. I mean, he's just looking unstoppable out there.
Pioneers trying to find something, gonna draw a foul. That's gonna be on Dante Taylor. That's gonna be his second.
You can see why this team is now. Alexander's going to check in for Hudson. You can see why this team is averaging 120 points a game. How they put up 160. I mean, they've got just so much fast break potential. And that's underneath the Lippold. It's going to be poked out, and Alexander comes in for about 3 seconds, and he's already got 2 on the board for the Pioneers. 11-16, Eastern Oklahoma leading. Back underneath to John, who's being doubled. Creates an open 3 on the boundary.
McCurdy trying to get the ball back. Pioneers trying to play tough defense, but there's nothing stopping this Oklahoma team. McCurdy on the floor. There's a 3.
Patterson, and it's no good. Taylor with the rebound, nearly, but that's going to be.
There's the putback. That's going to be on number 21, Jordan White.
So Chris Hill's now got in transition. You can tell this is some fast basketballs. Now McCurdy's underneath.
He loses the ball.
Looks like he got hit a little bit there, but not going to be enough contact for a foul. And back underneath, it's Patterson again to the corner, and that's good. That's going to be Josh Jones, the freshman there. Now Chris Hill's got it back. Eastern Oklahoma about to have some guys check in. Underneath, nearly another turnover, but Lippold's going to get it. and put that one back in. 13-21. This is just some incredible pace of play so far, Ty.
Shot for the 2. It's not going to go, but it's going to go back in as it bounced out, fell right back in.
John is just dominant early. Now Alexander's got it under the rim.
It's good.
Yeah, that's a great shot there to put it over the big. And now an open look back underneath for Eastern Oklahoma. It's going to go right back, going to be another timeout.
As
15-25 is your score.
Okay, let's just take a second. We've called this timeout, but this has been really fast. Like, I don't know if it's as fast on the screen, but this is going back and forth, back and forth. There's not really been any slowing down of momentum here. It's just been fast-paced all around. I mean, this is going to be pretty interesting. Oklahoma has put up 25 here in the first
In
5
minutes. And it looks like they can keep this pace all day, honestly.
Because, look, they just put in a new 5 as the other.
Yeah, they got they got a couple more bigs coming out. I mean, they've just got
They
so
still
much
have
depth.
some on the bench ready to go. I think that we've changed up a little bit. I know Elliott Brooks is now on the floor. He's been a pretty big three-point shooter for the Pioneers here in the past 3 years, so hopefully we get some more action out of him.
Yeah,
Dante Taylor throws it in.
He's subbed in for name's escaping me now. I just saw him. Oh, McCurdy.
Yeah,
Lippold's got it.
goes
Trying
in. He's going to be triple teamed on that one. Ball rebounded by Eastern Oklahoma as they're driving down. Chris Hill tries to block him. Not going to be good as they're going to score
Great
2.
shot. That's Dante Horn there, number 2.
Elliott Brooks can't go anywhere. Passes over to Taylor. Taylor bounce past Lepolt with the layup. It's not going to be good.
We tip back. Brooks has got it underneath, and he's going to get fouled.
A lot of contact on the floor. Not going to be enough to call any fouls, though. But we did call the one on Brooks.
As Lippold is... I thought he was about to get checked out, but it looks like he's going to stay in. But yeah, these guys they play hard, they play fast. I mean, you can tell they have...
They're
just-
a D1 school.
Yeah, they are.
They're D1.
They're D1. I mean, they have drive, they have power. I mean, they're looking incredible so far.
And they are devouring the floor tonight offensively.
They are. And that's good for Brooks. 17-27 is your score. Pioneers down.
Pioneers trying to get the ball back.
And that's going to be tipped, and it's going to
Fight
be
for the ball.
Pioneer
Elliott Brooks got it.
Brooks.
Goes up for the layup. No
Surprised
good,
that's
but
not a
put back
foul.
by Dante Taylor. It's good.
Going to be... Oh, it looks like some kind of...
Did they call it?
It's gonna, the scoreboard still says 19-21. There might have been... I'm a bit confused there.
Well,
Lippold's got it underneath. It's going to be blocked. It's going to stay Pioneer balls. It's blocked out of bounds by number 33. That's Tamori Relaford. I apologize if I'm getting that name wrong.
He's from Fort Smith.
Fort Smith, yeah.
He's an Arkansas guy.
Yeah, he should have come to NAC.
Well, there's more colleges than just NAC there, Andrew.
That's the only
Elliott
one I
Brooks
know,
with a
Ty.
3.
No good. Lippold tips it back up.
He's fighting
Lippold
for it.
He's really going up there, but
Trip.
Eastern Oklahoma's going to get it. Chris Hill in pursuit now here, and that's a great move, but it's
Rebound
not going to
by-
fall. Brooks is playing some strong ball already, and it's going to be NAC ball.
As Eastern Oklahoma's coach is very vocal about he's not happy with the situation. Checking in for the Pioneers, number
Taj Patterson, number 2.
beat me to it.
I was trying to play off, but we'll see if he can give some spark. Also,
Oh, McCurdy's back
Yeah,
on. Oh,
McCurdy back in.
where is it?
We're in sync. Chris Hill checks out as well as Taylor. That's going to be tipped out, and it's going to be a turnover for the Pioneers. Down 8. Still a competitive game here. I mean, only down 8. But this team's playing pretty fast, and they're going to be tough to stop unless something happens.
I think there's some newer players now on the floor as they checked in for Eastern Oklahoma.
Yeah, Brooks is playing some tight defense already. I mean, he got that really strong rebound.
Oh.
Put back.
That's going to be
good.
against Patterson.
Just checked in. 29-19 now with the foul and 1 here. 14:04 remaining in the first half. Not going to fall. McCurdy's got it. They're not full court pressing anymore. They're giving him a little bit of time. Patterson's now got it in the double team.
Over to
Back
McCurdy. McCurdy stuck. Patterson. Bounce pass over to Alexander. Elliott Brooks the three.
Not going
No
to fall.
good.
Lippold tips it back in. Great
Trent
play.
Lippold with the putback.
And that's going to be floated over. Going to be a little bit far. It's going to be out of bounds. North Ark ball. So this is just fast play either way. And I think what it's going to come down to is turnovers. The Pioneers have turned it over a lot already. And they're only down 8. And if they can force those kind of turnovers from Eastern Oklahoma and they can prevent their own, I think they could really come back and have a chance in this ballgame.
There's also been a lot of fouls against the Pioneers, so if they get into the
True.
bonus, that's going to be dangerous for us because, I mean, we're fouling quite a bit. It's just a high-contact ball game. That's going to happen. And so hopefully that doesn't happen, but it might, and that might put some more points on the board for Oklahoma or for the Pioneers. You never know. Checking in for Eastern Oklahoma, number 15, Tyler. Is that Cornwell?
Cornwell.
See, I thought it said Conwell, and I was like, that's not right.
Yeah, I wish we had the heights on some of their players on the roster. We've gotten a bit of sports reporting from Kenzie Cutler to find some of them, but
We'll just say
Should be
this about
tipped
their
up
height.
now.
They are tall.
they are tall. That's the pretty much the most accurate insight we can provide on their height.
They're not taller than Dalton Adams, but
True.
they're pretty close to him. He's about 6'8", 6'9".
Well, actually, they have a 6'10", so they do have someone taller than Dalton Adams, and that's crazy.
I'm exaggerating a little bit.
Yeah, he's
probably
only
right.
6'7".
Yeah. Oh, nice hook shot from Trent Lippold, but it's just not going to go. He's a little frustrated on that.
He's going to get 2, though.
He's
Chance
heading
to
to
get the
one.
Pioneers back closer. Looks like another 5. Looks like, I assume the original 5 is going to check back in for Eastern Oklahoma. Number 20, Nigel John, who is a freshman out of Dallas, Texas. He is dominating so far, and I mean the Pioneers have been able to get back in it while he's been out, but he's just a monster in the paint on both sides of the court, and he's had a great fadeaway shot too, showing that he's not just a big underneath.
First free throw's good as a fresh 4 come back on the floor. But they're going to keep number 30. What do you say his name was again?
He's our mystery player. Actually, we do not have number 30 on the roster. We apologize. We wish we could give him the shout-outs he deserves. I saw him make some great moves earlier. I mean, look at him. He reminds me of Abby Linville. And that's up, and that's an alley-oop to John, who has, I think, 3 dunks already, 3 slams.
And some of them aren't like any momentum. He's just putting them up.
Yeah, he just puts it.
Trent Lippold loses the ball. Eastern Oklahoma's got it on the run. McCurdy's
for-
back to block.
It's inside. Gonna get up. Defense by Alexander, not able to force that one to be an out. Now McCurdy's got it driving down the floor.
Slowing the ball game. Patterson, double teamed, spins out, finds Elliott. Elliott with the 2. No good.
Not gonna fall. Lippold gets back up and under. Not gonna fall either, and that's gonna be a foul there as Alexander's gonna get that rebound. Dante Taylor preparing to check back in, and he will. Gonna come in for McCurdy. Dante Taylor passing it in. Up to Brooks.
Elliott Brooks blocked, finds Lippold.
Dante Taylor in the corner.
It's up, and it's
good!
good!
26-33 is our score here, about nearly halfway through the first half. That's a great break to the basket there
No shot, as that's going to be a block.
on the floor. That's player of the week about 2 weeks ago, Zion Patterson, who is a sophomore guard out of, let me make sure I get this, get it right, out of Crosset, Arkansas. So he's another Arkansas product. He's proven to be a monster as well so far. And John's going to miss that one.
Lippold with the rebound.
Patterson's got it. And
Bounce
underneath
pass.
to Alexander. And
Oh!
I think that's going to be goaltending. They added, it's 28, which I thought it was, I
I
thought
think
we had
it's just
27.
a block. Because they're not going to call anything on it. Nothing happened on that.
We just had 27, so I don't know when we got the 1 point.
Well, I don't
It's
know.
27-33.
Well,
just
they
to-
showed Mahoney's down there, so she might be trying to sneak us a couple points in.
Maybe goaltending's worth 1 nowadays, and that's an open 3 for number 30. It's a deep
Oh.
3, and that's just an incredible shot. I mean, he was like a foot behind the line there. 28-36 is your score.
Patterson recovers the ball.
There's such tight defense.
Trent Lippold blocked up.
Elliott
Brooks
in
with the
corner.
three. Bang!
31-36. Pioneers down 5, coming back. And that's a 3 from number 12, and that one's not going to fall. Rebound by Lippold.
Patterson
That's Josh
takes
Jones on that
charge,
shot, number 12.
using Lepolt for some blocking there.
He's directing some traffic, finds Brooks.
Brooks tries to get freed up, goes up for the layup shot. Oh, he almost made it. Tipped the rim.
Rebounded by Eastern Oklahoma.
Alexander
Patterson's got it down the floor.
on the pursuit.
And that shot's going to go in and out. Patterson's going to get his own rebound and be fouled.
Cyrus Alexander, he was in pursuit of the ball. I mean, he was there. He was hustling down the floor, but
We're
they went
matching.
up. He just fouled him.
We're matching their tight defense, but they've just got more
We're
size.
not
than
down.
us. No,
We're-
yeah, we're down 5. I mean, he's got 2 shots here, likely to put him in. Maybe I'll jinx him. First one will fall. 37-31 is your score as Rico Sutton, number 0, and number 23, Chris Hill, are checking in. Cyrus Alexander, Elliott Brooks are out at the moment. 6-point ball game, potentially one more. It's been a fight so far. Elliott Brooks, I've been really impressed with his defense. I mean, he's just fighting for the ball. You can show he's really putting in high effort here early. And now Rico Sutton's going to get that rebound after the missed free throw, 37-31.
Rico is back. Chris Hill with the 3. Oh, but that's blocked.
That was
Oh, that was a good block.
That
That
was
was
an
really
incredible play.
impressive. Okay, what's his name again? That is number
Nigel John, the freshman
John.
out of
He's a
Dallas, Texas.
freshman?
He's a freshman. So he's probably
Wow.
19.
That guy's tall.
I mean, that guy
Patterson
is,
with the 3, and it's
gonna be
good.
34-37. North Ark fighting back after being down 12. I want to say at one point, maybe even a little more, maybe a little less. I think it was 12. I mean, a 3-point ball game here.
Don't count us
Capitalizing.
out.
We're capitalizing off of opportunities, even though they've got an absolute dominant player in John. We're able to minimize him as much as we can. Number 30 is going to take that 3, and that's not going to be good. John's going to get that rebound, and it's going to be
That's a walk. That is good for the Pioneers. It's Pioneers ball as
You know who John reminds me of? This is might be a little bit stretchy. He reminds me of Giannis. I mean, he kind of looks like him a little bit, and he's got the same size. And
bounce pass over to Rico
and
to
Lippold's got
Lepolt
it.
with the 2.
1-point ball game. Pioneers coming back here about halfway through the first half.
Eastern Oklahoma trying to get some points back on the board. They're probably thinking,
And
what
that's
is
a steal.
Chris Hill.
Floats it to Dante Taylor. Dante Taylor is up
It's
with the layup,
good.
taking a smart
Pioneers
play.
take the lead.
38-37.
10 minutes to go in the first half.
Smart play from Taylor. I know you want that dunk. You want that dunk for the momentum, but to take the 2, just take the easy layup is good. And that's going to be no good from 3. Dante Taylor's got it back in the fast break.
Patterson
That's a
struggling to
risky
get the
pass.
ball. It's going to go out on Patterson.
And that's going to be a turnover there. That's a tough one. Dante Taylor just trying to force that one into traffic. Not going to fall. Number 14 for the Pioneers. That's Brian Jones going to check in. He is the first-year freshman out of Blytheville, Arkansas. I'm saying that Blytheville. Is that correct, Ty?
To my knowledge.
Okay. Just wanna
I'm
make
not
sure.
going to confirm or deny it, but just
To our
like,
knowledge.
as Patterson's going to take a short break. Eastern Oklahoma down 1. We are not down. We are coming back. A new 5 looks like they're going to be entering the ball
They
game.
switch
for
in
Eastern
5s.
Oklahoma.
I respect that strategy. And John's going to take that one, and that's good. That's just not much you can do about that shot. Eastern Oklahoma going to take the lead back, but Lippold's got it underneath. And
Oh,
that's
that's
going to be a foul.
He was going to dunk it, and I was about to go crazy. Dalton Adam was up like he was about to do a backflip. It was about to get real here at Pioneer Pavilion.
Well, he's saving the backflip, I think, for a crucial moment.
Yeah,
But
he-
Lippold, next to him, when they were walking back after that, they looked pretty close in size, and I believe John is 6'10",
Well, I think John's got a little bit on him.
a little bit, but they honestly look pretty close. I mean, Lippold is
I want to say Leopold is one of our tallest besides
Yeah,
Cyrus.
I believe
Tied
he is our
ball game
tallest. 6'7" on our
39-39
roster.
as a whole new set of guys come in the ball game.
I mean,
The-
this would be a huge win, and not to say that's going to happen, but just the way this game's going right now. I mean,
I don't even
talent
think
they've
the
showed,
win. Just right now, coming back, staying in this ball game
showing
with
that we
this,
can do this.
high D1 team, this high-powered D1 team, this is just tremendous.
Trent Lippold's going to take the lead, 40-39. Jemiah Brown Jeffers checking in here. Lippold.
Jeffers did good for the Pioneers last Saturday, so hopefully
He
we
did.
see that. He did pretty good. He was one of the contenders for player of the game.
It was. We have honestly, every week we have a ton of guys who just ball out. It's really tough to choose. Last week it was Jacob Hudson, or last game. I guess it hasn't been a full week. It was just last Saturday at the Pioneer
Jeffers
Classic.
locking up Eastern Oklahoma. No one.
And that's
Rico with the
Rico
block.
Sutton
Oh!
keeps it in bounds, but they're going to say he's testing the line.
Oh!
Rico Sutton.
It doesn't
Wait.
matter.
Oh no, it's going to be
What?
North Ark basketball. It looks like they must have tipped it last. And Rico Sutton going to get that steal.
I'm
Rico-
all about it, Andrew. Put him on the board.
Put him on the board, tie. 40-39. Dante Taylor taking it down the floor. Tight defense there from number 3. That's Dante, or that's going to be, excuse me. That's Israel
Blocked by
Malone.
Eastern Oklahoma. They got the ball. Jeffers puts on some defense there. He's going to retreat back
Malone's
at
got
the
it.
wing. Stuck. Brings it up. Top of the key. They try to drill in. Ball
steal.
stolen by Jeffers. Chris Hill to Jeffers. Up for the layup. Not going to go, but it's going to be out on Eastern Oklahoma.
Malone's going to tip that one out. Surprised Jeffers didn't find Taylor there. It looked like he really almost had that layup though. I mean, he got, no joke, he got up for that layup. I mean, I think he jumped so high that the ball kind of flipped away as he almost got too much airtime there. But going to be fighting here.
Rico shoots the 3. It's good.
Rico Sutton gives the Pioneers a 4-point lead here as we pass the halfway mark in the first quarter.
You know, I miss Sutton. I'm glad he's back. We
Me
needed
too.
that.
He has so much energy, and he just plays with such fire. And that's going to be up, no good.
Off
Dante
the
Taylor
iron.
with the rebound.
Sutton defensively and
Over to-
offensively pretty
over to
sound.
Jones, and Jones is not going to be able to get that pass, and it's going to be out of bounds now
McCurdy back in. He looks like he's going in.
for Taylor. They're going to bring back in Zion Patterson, number 5. Going to sub out Tamari Relaford. Going to apologize if I'm saying that name wrong out of Fort Smith.
Sutton tries to get the ball back, won't go. He's going to get back in there, up for the
Patterson
block.
open.
Jeffers one-on-one here.
Great defense there from Jeffers. Going to be an incredible recovery there from Patterson, and that's going to be tipped up and good. That's Israel Malone, number 3. Now Brian Jones got it in transition. Going to try to spin through a couple defenders, and it's going to stay North Ark ball there. But this game has had so much fun. I mean, we're on pace for, probably good 70 points here just in the first half.
Well, you never know, Andrew.
Yeah,
I mean, even
on pace is not guaranteed.
even
for
if
sure.
we don't get 70, there seems to be there's some talking on the floor, but I think that's handled. Pass over to Sutton with the 2. Oh, that's going to be a block, though. It's going the Pioneers' way.
So they're going to call that goaltending, so Sutton will get the bucket there. 45-41, the Pioneers lead. As the energy is really picked up in here. It's not a huge crowd tonight, as it is kind of, it's a Tuesday night, and that's going to be a foul on the Pioneers. But, I mean, it's loud, it's fast gameplay, and this has been quite a game tonight already, Ty. And we're barely even halfway through the first half.
I'm pretty excited. This is a fast-paced game, high-energy ball game from both sides. Both the benches are pretty loud. And this is a good game to be watching.
Yeah, that's kind of why I love basketball. Is
You never know what kind of game it's gonna be.
And the stadium environment is always, even with a smaller crowd, it can still be so loud.
People thought this might have been kind of a blowout for the Pioneers, but I had faith in our guys, and they're coming back in here and they're showing, hey, they can play. They're good ball players too. Pioneers going to get the ball, 45-42. North Ark leading here, 7:33 left in the first half.
Yeah, I mean, there's really been no timeouts. I don't think we've even taken like a timeout.
No, we have. We've taken a couple, but we've kept it here and we've talked. That's going to be a foul on the floor. It's going to be a block.
And it looks like,
Have we entered the bonus?
I think we have with that arrow, I believe, on the scoreboard is going to indicate.
Normally it says bonus.
See, yeah, usually you're right, but I guess I think maybe it's not double bonus. Maybe
No.
we're just in the regular bonus.
Well.
Bit confusing here. But Chris Hill's going to get this shot. Looks like it's going to be a 1-on-1, and that one's going to be good. Chris Hill's going to get another attempt. Pioneers leading 46-42. 4-point lead at the moment as Chris Hill's going to get another attempt from the line. Sutton, Brown, Jeffers, Hill, Jones, and McCurdy are your 5 in for the Pioneers still. Still used to saying Lady Pioneers, but I guess I'm getting used to the guys. That's going to be up, no good, rebounded.
Chris Hill
Chris Hill's going to find
in
that
pursuit for the basket. Goes up for the shot. It
one. No
rolls
good.
out.
Brown Jeffers not able to complete the play there. That's a tough one. I mean, these guys are all jumping up for that ball. I mean, it's just so much going on. That three is going to go no good off the iron. Rico Sutton's now got it in transition, moving inside.
Nice pass.
That was beautiful.
Jeffers drives in over to Chris Hill. Bounce pass off Jones's foot.
And that is going to be...
LaPolte's going to check back in for Sutton, and so is Edding.
Tanner Edding, number 22, and Lippolt, number 24. Lippolt, our All-American last year. We'd like to give him some props for that. I mean, that's pretty incredible to have an All-American, and maybe we're going to hope he backs it up this year, maybe another one.
Well, hopefully we get more than just one.
Yeah, maybe
we got a bunch of guys that could get it.
We can get the All-American starting five.
Oh,
and that's going to be out.
Under McCurdy's leg, just rolled out. He couldn't get a handle on it.
And it looks like they're still talking over some. And that's going to be just dribbled out of bounds there. That's Jones not able to get a hold on that one. Chris Hill passing it in to McCurdy.
Eastern Oklahoma has not let the Pioneers breathe at all. Just full court pressing every time.
What a beautiful floater there from Trent Lippolt. And that's going to be
go
an
out.
overshoot, and the Pioneers going to keep the lead here, 48-42. 6.5 remaining in the first half. I mean, this game has just had so much energy. We keep, it's just hard we got to keep articulating it because it's really just been such a fast pace of play that it just keeps going and going and going. But now Pioneers just have a 6-point lead and have been able to keep that for the last,
bounce
6
pass.
or 7 minutes. But that's
Edding lost it as he's sprinting back to play some defense. Oklahoma goes up for the shot, and it's good.
Great
Chris
shot
Hill, fast break. Alexander with the layup.
That's going to be a foul called. Cyrus Alexander, number 5, is going to get 2 shots, it looks like.
As he's going to be shooting 2. Coach Hunter asking some questions, trying to see if that was goaltending or not, as he is concerned. But being very respectful as returning to the bench. First one's up, and it's good. 49-44, 6:04 left on the clock for the first half. Just a reminder that we will be having an interview with Coach Bobby Howard. Old Bobby.
Oh, Bobby. It's going to be a great time. We always love to have him part of our program. I mean, he's, the athletic director as well as the women's
He's
coach.
accommodated us on many affairs, so we appreciate it.
I mean, we've even kept our equipment in his office. And that's going to be a foul called against on McCurdy's going to be fouled there.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Yeah.
I don't think it's on McCurdy. He's on the floor.
It's hard to phrase that. We don't know who. I'm not exactly sure who fouled him. It was kind of a mess of bodies. But McCurdy's going to go to the line. Bonus for the Pioneers. I believe he's going to get 1-1 since it was on the floor, but we'll see if they box out. I'm assuming it will be 1-1, though.
First one is up, and it's good. 51-44 as we are officially in the bonus. Is that B same bonus is up on the scoreboard.
Indeed it is.
I think we've been in the bonus for a little bit,
I think
but,
we have. Maybe there's a thing above it, too, so maybe that indicates double bonus. Like there's a spot on the scoreboard.
Yeah, we have entered the double bonus as our sports correspondent.
So we'll get, for the rest of the half, any foul will be 2 shots. So 52-44 as McCurdy's going to make both 3, and that's going to be a foul called against Tanner Edding, number 22. I believe that's his first. 5:48 remaining, and that's going to put Eastern Oklahoma in the bonus as well. As number 12, Josh Jones, going to go to the line. He is a freshman out of Broken Bow, Oklahoma. Cuts the lead to 7 here with 5:48 remaining. Got a chance to put up another one.
North Ark taking the lead.
That one's going to be good as well. Full court press remaining. Cyrus Alexander going to tip in. It's not going to fall. That's going to be...
That's tough. That's a great play. They passed it back and forth, pretending that they're about to go up for a shot. Confused our guys a little bit. There just wasn't enough guys back to block that one. That's an easy 2-pointer for Eastern Oklahoma.
That's what the full court press does. I mean, that forces I mean,
Nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, especially if you have just a little miscommunication like Alexander, and I don't even remember who was receiving the pass now, but our guys passing in had a little bit of a miscommunication, and Eastern Oklahoma was able to capitalize for a quick 2 there, and that's going to cut the deficit to only 4 points. So North Ark still having a great game, leading 52-48 against a D1 school with this has been a great game. I mean, this Eastern Oklahoma team, they're legit. And this has been just a great game played by really both sides, 52-48. It's a close score, high scoring here, as we've still got just about 6 minutes left in the first half. And see if we can get the ball inbounded this time, hoping to add on to the lead. Hill is looking for a pass. That's going to be McCurdy. He's going to try to get out of traffic, and that's going to be another turnover. No one really got open for him there.
It's that full court press. There's nothing you can do about it. It stops you every time.
Hill's got it.
It's going to be a foul on the floor, and Hill's not too excited for it.
And just like that, it's a 2-point lead, and they have the ball. And they're actually going to, since they're in the bonus, that's going to be 1-1 for Josh Jones, who just knocked down 2 last time he was at the line. I mean, it was a 8-point game, and ever since, it was 52. The ball hasn't left this side of the court in like 4 possessions. It was 52-44, and that was the last, as we scored that 52nd, that was the last time we got the ball across half court. They just had turnover, and that's going to be a 3, and Eastern Oklahoma is going to take the lead back 53-52. As that's going to be tipped, going to stay North Ark ball. Chris Hill going to pass it in again.
As Coach Hunter's trying to set up his offense here. Eastern Oklahoma taking the lead, 53-52.
We just only had 2 guys down there trying to get the pass, and they were able to just lock them up. As you almost have to run like a football play there, like a route tree.
I mean, there's no breathing room for the Pioneers, as it's a full court press every time. This Eastern Oklahoma team is just here to play.
Gonna get a hand on it, but it's going to be still Eastern Oklahoma ball there. That was a really good effort as he's able to poke that ball free, but they are going to recover. Number 1 for Eastern Oklahoma is going to check in. That is Bravian Duncan.
Elliot Brooks now checked into the ball game.
Both number 1s.
For Edding. Well, Elliot Brooks is kind of our 3-point guy. He likes to shoot those threes.
Yeah,
so
and he's played some great defense tonight, so I'm glad to see him back on the court. And that's going to be a 3 there. Going to be no good. And a foul's going to be called. It's going to go in favor of the Pioneers
they're going to call that one against number 2, Dante Horn.
Surprised that's not shots there, since we are in the double bonus, but Chris Hill will pass it in, trying to get somebody open as they're pressing everybody underneath, looking for somebody. He's going to pass it over. That's Alexander who's going to go up for it. He's got it. Back to Brooks, and finally an offensive possession for the Pioneers.
LaPolte
and
is
he's going to
get a foul for that one.
Just mistakes for the Pioneers have been the tale this last minute. Honestly, it was, maybe a minute and a half ago, it was a completely different game, but Eastern Oklahoma has just shown they can come back at the speed of light here, and they're up by 1 with the ball.
Well, I think that's any team here, Andrew, because basketball is a fast-paced game, so you can get some points on the board fairly quickly.
Rebound by Hill, though.
Elliot Brooks drives in, not even a bounce pass, to pass over to LaPolte with the 2. He's going to get fouled. He's going to the line. Hopefully the Pioneers tie it up here. I'm fine with just tying up.
Yeah, you'd love to take the lead, but, we don't want to count.
You just take what you can get here.
Take what you can get.
It's not, even if we go back not leading, there's nothing to hang our heads about, because we are doing phenomenal as we tied up the ball game here.
Trent LaPolte's been he's been a really good free throw shooter so far this year. Usually with, your 5, your bigs, they typically not the best free throw shooters, but Lippold, as he's going to make the second one, he
breaks the tie as we are leading 54-53 as Rico Sutton checks in.
Yeah, Lippold just is so dependable, and I think that's one of the factors that gets him All-American. He's able to take the free points that he's given, draw the fouls, and just do everything else.
And that's all our guys, really, because they're all out there. We see them out here practicing during the school day, after classes, of course. But we see them out here, and they do a phenomenal job putting in the work.
It's going to be Oklahoma. A 3 there. Not going to fall. Chris Hill goes up, gets himself another rebound. He's been great underneath, and that's going to be
Rico Sutton with the 2. It's going to be a foul. You know, it's good to have Rico Sutton back. I know I've said it a bunch tonight, but having him back from his special assignment is what we'll call it. He's back now, and you know, I'm glad we have him back because he is not just a good defensive player, but offensive player as well.
Yeah, he's a great player, just a great energy to have on the court. He's just so explosive, and he's able to, you know, draw. He got the goal
First
thing
shot's
called against
up,
him,
and it's good.
and continuing. I think that's the thing I love about our coaches is they really instill, you know, the importance of the free throw into
And
our
just
guys.
fundamentals.
Yeah, fundamentals. See, you can't mess up, you know, the fundamental
At
parts
this
of the game. And we
level,
don't.
at
And
this
that's not
level,
good.
you can't. Well, you can mess them up, and that's fine
And
if
that's
you
fine,
do.
but to
like,
try to keep them, you know,
Yeah.
that's the benchmark of your game. Our guys, you know, I don't want to jinx them, but they really don't miss free throws. You know, they take the points they're given.
well, if they do, it's okay. It's
Yeah.
not a big deal. We
But
don't
they-
want to jinx our
yeah,
guys.
but usually they're pretty good. And it's good that they're just so dependable there. And that's going to be up, and a great rebound there. And that one's not going to
ball's up.
fall, and they still
Chris
get
Hill
another
trying to
offensive-
fight for it. Eastern
That's gonna be good.
Oklahoma 3 times as they have now made
That's
it
gonna
back.
be a turnover,
Rico Sutton 1-on-1 as he gets behind him. He's going to draw a foul and one.
and that's going to be a potentially tie ball game here. 56-55. Pioneers lead with one free throw coming from Josh. Or actually, no.
Well, I thought he made it. I thought it was already 55. So isn't it
I thought-
57?
Oh, it is
56,
okay, there we
57?
go. They updated the scoreboard. You're right. So a chance to take 2-point lead. And
Oh.
it's not going to go. Lippold's going to get the rebound. 57-56.
3:46
They're up.
remaining in the first half.
Brooks
Dish
in the
over
corner.
to Brooks. Off the iron won't go.
Sutton nearly gets up for that rebound, but now an easy 2-point play as number 30, our mystery player, not on our roster, we apologize, is going to get that one. 59-56. Eastern Oklahoma leads. Brooks has got it.
Sutton at the corner, drives in.
Great pass to Dante Taylor.
It's good. Dante Taylor ties up this ball game 59-59. North Ark trying to get the ball back. Pass out for the 3-point shot, and it drops.
Duncan's going to knock that one down. He's had a couple of those already tonight. Now, yeah, 3-point lead for Eastern Oklahoma.
Elliott Brooks triple teamed over to Sutton.
Back
Elliott
to
Brooks
Brooks.
a 3. No good.
Tight defense, but that's going to be a 2-point shot. No good for number 30.
There's no press as I think Eastern Oklahoma might be getting a little tired. They're not pressing as hard. Still double teaming Chris Hill.
That's an incredible steal there from Harris. Back over to number 30 now. Hill underneath, going to swat at it. It's not going to be successful. 64-59. Eastern Oklahoma leads. I mean, yeah, since they've stopped full court pressing, and now they're going to bring up a couple of guys. They've been a little bit less
Chris
effective.
Hill with the 3. No good. As I think our guys are getting a little tired as well. As this has been a fast-paced ball game, there's nothing but running back and forth for our boys and even Eastern Oklahoma.
Looks like we have 3 guys checking in.
Trying to get some fresh bodies on the floor.
Number 33, Faulkner. Number 12, McCurdy. And number 4, Atkins. Leroy Atkins is, I believe, his first appearance of the game. We're going to check in. Sutton and Lippold will stay.
I think that's everyone on our bench currently, correct? Because we play a full bench when we play.
We do.
I think we do.
Yeah, besides our guys that, I see our guys that are, they're redshirting, of course, but I think everybody else.
Those
has got
are, I
time.
think those are injury guys, though.
That's true. So, yeah, just all the guys that I think are suited up have already played tonight, which is, really, I love, seeing all the depth get a chance to shine. And we've got, it's really not, there's no downgrades. All the guys can play.
They're pretty good. And even if they're coming in a little later, doesn't mean they're not as good as the other guys. Just
Yeah.
means that we're trying to hold them back because
Exactly.
we want some fresh guys on the floor that aren't gassed.
Yeah, there's everybody's got their role to play on the team, and just rotating them in because every minute of the game is just as important. I mean, you could besides maybe the final 1 or 2 minutes, everything else is just equally important. You need to get guys out there that are going to be fresh and good to play. So I mean, just getting everybody out there,
Absolutely, Andrew.
especially here at the end of the first half, a chance to bring it back because we got some
Eastern
fresh guys out
Oklahoma
here.
leading 66-61, 150 left on the clock. Dished out to the top of the key. Atkins, McCurdy blocking.
Tough defense from both of them.
Shoots the 2, not going to go.
Faulkner with a great rebound, great spin move.
I was about to say, nice spin move. Oh, nice move from McCurdy. Oh,
No good.
Faulkner with the 2.
That's not going to fall, and that's going to be rebounded by Eastern Oklahoma. You got a break, but our guys are getting back. You can see, yeah, with a little bit of, with some fresh guys that we get back a little bit quicker because they're not as winded. And that's going to be a turnover from Lippold.
As he tried to pass it, but it just hit a player for Eastern Oklahoma instead. Eastern Oklahoma trying to drain this ball game down a little bit. They spin out top of the key. They're holding the ball, trying to kill time. Goes up for the 2.
I'm going to follow Lippold with the rebound. Fast break, great over the head
McCurdy
pass.
with the 2. It's good and 1.
50.1 seconds remaining here in the first half. North Ark coming back.
63 to 66. Possible 64 for North Ark, which is not bad.
Not bad at all.
Even one more possession, there could be a possibility.
Jacob Hudson's going to come back in. We haven't really seen him since the beginning, but I'm glad to see him back out there. I mean, because he had 5 points in the first minute or so, minute or two, and he's deadly from underneath and from beyond the arc and everywhere in between. So I'm excited to see him back. Obviously, tough defender as well. That one's not going to fall from McCurdy. 63-66 is the score.
Hudson, I know. Did you say Hudson was back
Yeah,
in?
Hudson back
Sorry,
in.
I heard you, but I didn't hear you, if you know what I mean. Oh, almost hit our basketball girls.
Zoe McGee with the
I
rebound
was about to say,
there.
I think McGee caught that one.
She
But,
gets on the stat sheet for tonight.
let's put her on the stat sheet.
Faulkner going to pass in to McCurdy. That's a turnover for Eastern Oklahoma. McCurdy driving down the floor with a chance. One possession ball game. Pioneers looking to get closer here, and that's going to be a great pass. Faulkner's going to fake the 3, get it underneath. That's Hudson.
Atkins with the 3. Oh,
No good.
as it's going to go Eastern Oklahoma's way.
Hudson playing some defense on the perimeter. Faulkner with some great defense underneath, but he is going to be called for the foul. There going to be a little too much contact. 63-66 is the score with 18.3 seconds remaining in the first half. And looks like number 2 for Eastern Oklahoma, Dante Horn. I think I said his name wrong. I think I said Harris at one point. Dante Horn, freshman from Memphis, Tennessee, is going to get the shots. He's going to put that one up. It's good, 67-63. Second one for Horn, also good, 68-63.
15 seconds remaining.
Hoping to be the last possession for the Pioneers.
Bounce pass over to Ruckett. Oh my gosh,
Atkins gonna
Sutton.
take the 3. Not gonna go. It's gonna be enough time for them, but
Oh! That's on the floor. McCurdy, he's just going to hold it. Atkins shoots the 3. Oh, it's good!
Leroy Atkins hits the half-court shot. And
Oh
that's gonna put it 66-68 at halftime. Those points
What?
could turn the tide of this ball game.
Last minute shot, last inch effort. McCurdy was on the floor.
Wow.
You could see his expression as he was like, oh man, passes it over to Atkins.
It rolled.
Leroy Atkins from half court.
I mean,
I
what a
didn't
shot.
expect that at
What?
all.
Yeah, McCurdy
Nothing
and
but net.
Lippold had kind of hit each other there on the steal attempt. McCurdy got the ball, was looking to run the clock out, and really just gave it to Atkins just to, saying throw up a prayer, and he hit it. Leroy Atkins with one of the best shots I've seen here, and Pioneer Pavilion has had its fair share of great shots.
He eyed
Wow.
it, he scot it, and it dropped.
And it dropped.
Oh my
What a
gosh,
shot.
my heart just stopped. I
Wow.
did not expect that at all, and he dropped it. We're going to take a short break and come back with the Pioneer Student Network halftime show as we're going to be interviewing Coach Bobby Howard
Yes, we
about
are.
his game last week. We'll be back in a moment. Welcome back, Pioneer fans. I'm Ty Phillips.
And I'm Andrew Durst.
And we are back here with our Pioneer Student Network halftime show. We're joined here with Coach Howard. How are you, Coach Howard?
I'm good.
So you played last weekend. Tell us a little bit about it.
We did. We went Friday and Saturday to the Crowder Classic in Neosho, Missouri, and Friday night we played well, and Saturday wasn't so good. We ran into a tough Seminole, Oklahoma team. They're Division One junior college, and they really guarded us, and we couldn't throw it in the ocean. There was a lid on the basket. We were 16 of 61 from the field, which is 28%. Just wasn't one of those. It was one of those days that nothing was going right for us, and everything they threw up went in. And it's just one of those days we just have to put it past us and not let it define us and move on.
So any positives out of that game?
It was over quick.
It was over quick.
That's yeah, we got home earlier.
So who are you playing next? Who's your next?
We're off
opponent?
for 10 days. We play Neosho County, Kansas.
Okay.
Here next Tuesday night with the men,
Okay.
and we've taken a couple. We're going to take a couple days off this week, and actually we're going to the park, Minnie Harris Park, tomorrow for
Okay.
a little celebration, Martin Luther King celebration.
Okay, that's
So,
cool.
yeah, we're going to go down there and enjoy the Lady Pioneers and their company, and then we'll take the weekend off and get going back Monday, and then Tuesday we play, and then we're off for Thanksgiving break.
So what's going to be your number one thing focusing on, trying to get ready?
I can't explain what happened. You know, how do you beat the number one team in the nation a week before, and then win by 30 on Friday, and then get beat 33 on Saturday? It's just I can't explain it. It's
Just
one of those-
basketball.
Yeah, it's just life, and you know we still gave good effort. We just couldn't make a shot, and it just snowballed, and before you know it, we were down 20 at half, and it was a bad deal.
Well, hopefully we have better luck next game and we get that all covered. We'll bring that to you guys right here on Pioneer Student Network. We're going to take a short break and get back to some Pioneer basketball action in a moment. And we are back here with the second half as it is about underway. We are short man tonight, Andrew. We have lost our bus driver, our mentor,
Our
our
everything.
rock.
Our everything, I think.
Well, I wouldn't say everything.
He's my everything.
He's Mr. Mahoney, as he is not on special assignment, but he's on an assignment. He is directing his play Jungle Book. Jungle Book is at the Lyric this weekend. So if you are out and wanting something fun to do here in Harrison, go check out Jungle Book and, tell Michael Mahoney Ty and Andrew sent you.
Yeah, I mean, it's guaranteed to be
It's
great.
You'll guaranteed get a laugh
Yeah.
from Michael, and just go out there and tell him we sent you. But it's apparent, not apparently, but I know the cast that's doing it. It's a pretty good cast, so
Yep.
this is gonna be really good. And
Our own Danny DeVito.
yeah,
is a
Dan
part of it
DeVito's
as well.
out there. She's doing. I think she's a narrator.
I think that's right.
That's what Michael told us. So,
So if we're wrong, it's his fault.
to Michael's knowledge, 10 seconds remaining as we are underway. Yeah, we might be shorthanded, but we do have a multi-tool personnel on team tonight, as we have our very own Dalton Adams.
We do.
And putting out fires, starting fires, doing whatever with fires. He's on the case.
He is. Also, Kinsey Cutler running camera. And we're about underway here.
Say what you want. You can't. We might. I don't even care if we lose this ball game. That half-court shot
That
might
was
have been the
incredible.
highlight.
Yeah, we've had some. Remember. We can't forget the Jacob Hudson, the one hand out. That dunk from a few.
That
games
was
ago.
good, but this one was a half-court shot when all hope
And it
was
wasn't
lost.
Just half court. It was like a couple feet behind. He was.
He was like, "All right,
Back to the
guys,
logo.
I got this one. Nothing but nets."
And we've got possession here to start. Taj Patterson driving in, going to take
With
the
the
2-point.
two,
And it's no good. but
Alexander,
Cyrus Alexander's
put
gonna
back.
Put it back. And it's a tie game at 68. Pioneers looking to pull
Eastern
this one out.
Oklahoma in pursuit of the basket.
Jones got it now underneath. That's John. And that's going to be
LePault.
a turnover for them. John not able to connect with him there. He's really been just a force for the Pioneers, but they've been able to really hold him to make less of an impact as we got through the first half. Obviously, a lot could change in the second half, but the beginning of the game, he was really just taking over, and we were down by like 12, and then we started kind of figuring a way to scheme him out, and now it's a tie ball game.
Chris Hill pass over to Patterson.
I like that play, bringing him all the way
LePault
around.
in trouble, goes up for the two. No foul called on that one. Alexander gets it, gets the putback. It's going to be a clean block,
That was
as they're
an
not going to
incredible play
call
then.
anything on that one.
And Jones
With the
going to take the three, and it's good.
Eastern Oklahoma leading 71-68. North Ark Pioneers behind. Pass over to Chris Hill at the blocks. He drives in. He's going to get fouled on that one.
First foul of the half on Eastern Oklahoma. I believe first foul of the half overall. Both teams, obviously the bonus resets after the break, so 7 fouls. We've got from our sports correspondent, Dalton Adams, 7 fouls is the bonus, 10 is the double bonus. As now number 33 is going to check in for Eastern Oklahoma. Let me make sure I pronounce his name right. I've been trying. Tamari
Bounce
Relaford,
pass
I
over to
believe.
Patterson. Patterson drives in from the wing. Chris Hill.
Taylor Lippold's now got it on the wing. Drives in, takes a couple steps out to Chris
Hill fakes the three, goes up for the two. Won't go. LePault is going to try to come down with it. Going to call a foul on that one. LePault just cannot catch a break tonight, as he's going to be called on that one. That's going to be his second of the night. Score is 71-68. North Ark behind.
And here's actually a big piece that I just saw. Number 20, so, let me make sure I get his first name just so I'm 100%. That's Nigel John, who's been really, I've been emphasizing, probably their best player, has got 4 fouls here, and we had just started the second
And they're
half.
keeping
he's
him
on
in.
the bench. No, he's on the bench now. They've
Oh.
taken him out.
I didn't.
Some of their
My
numbers
bad.
do look really similar, I know. But
What was
he's
his
on-
number again?
Number 20. He's sat on the bench.
Okay, can I be honest? I thought he was number 30. Because I know he's our mystery player. And I was like, I think he's on the floor. But
you know that having the mystery player does confuse things. That's going to be no good. And that's going to be a throwdown. Zion
Patterson in pursuit.
Wow.
Bounce pass over to Alexander. Goes missing as he's on the floor.
Back
Slow
to
get up.
Patterson underneath, and that's a floater. It's good and one. Patterson just went on a tear right there, and he just got 4, possibly 5 here with the and one. But John's going to have to sit quite a few minutes because one more foul, and he's done for the night. So he's staying on the bench for now. That's a big possibility for the Pioneers, hoping to capitalize off of that. But Eastern Oklahoma will now have a 6-point lead here with 18 minutes remaining in the second half. It's 74-68. Patterson's got it, looking for Taylor. Taylor's got it. Back to Chris Hill. Patterson open from 3. He's going to take it, and it's no good.
Eastern Oklahoma coming back 74-68. Drives in with the 2. It's good.
Patterson is on fire right now. And he's really just, pulled away here. He's just had a quick 7 points.
McCurdy and
deficit.
Elliott Brooks looks like they're about to check in. Taylor over to Patterson. Patterson bounce pass over to Alexander. Taylor with the 3. No good, as it's going to go almost out of bounds. Recovered by Eastern Oklahoma.
Back to Patterson. Looks like they're trying to just keep possession with him. He's going to float that one across the court. That's Josh Jones. And that's going to be no good. Rebounded by Alexander. Lipple on the fast break. Makes a move.
It's good.
Lipple just showing some incredible agility there to get past the defender and grab the 2. 70-76 is the score underneath. And that's blocked by Lipple, who's going to get the rebound. And he's going to be fouled there. Trent Lipple on both ends of the floor. Looking unstoppable right now.
Elliott Brooks and McCurdy check in for the Pioneers.
Patterson will check out, as well as Hill. So we'll see what some of these fresh guys can do coming out at halftime. Again, that half-court shot from Atkins, from Leroy Atkins, number 4, really brought some life to this team and put, that's 3 points that Pioneers might not have had.
McCurdy with the 3. No shot.
It's going to be a foul on 33.
Taylor's going to throw this one in.
33, it's his 3rd foul. Going to check out. So the main bigs for Eastern Oklahoma combined 7 fouls. So definitely if the Pioneers can keep trying to get them fouls, that could be a huge swing in this ball game towards the end. And number 30, our mystery player, is going to go up and get the and one. Number 30, he's not the tallest compared to the rest of their guys, but he can fly, and he is just an incredible shot creator. And he's going to get the 2 to go there with the and one opportunity. 70-78, North Ark down with the and one for Eastern Oklahoma. It's good.
McCurdy brings it down. 16:34 left. Pioneers down by 9. Bounce pass over to McCurdy. He's double teamed, finds Taylor. Taylor breaks away over to McCurdy. McCurdy drills in. Elliott Brooks with a 3. No good.
Great pass there from Dante Taylor, but that's just not able to fall for Brooks. Lippold defending on the perimeter. It's going to be a 3 taken by number 30. Maybe a pass there, and that's going to be floated up. No good. Brooks is going to fight for that ball, but it's going to still be no good. Another offensive rebound, and that is going to be good for number 0, DeQuarius Harris. That's been a real big swing as well. Eastern Oklahoma just with a ton of offensive boards that have really just kept all their possessions alive.
Oh,
It's going to be a
pass to Taylor goes out. Rico Sutton checks in for the Pioneers. He's going in for Cyrus Alexander as he's going to take a short break here. 15:42 remaining. Eastern Oklahoma leading 81-70.
That last possession was probably one we should have had, just a miscommunication between Alexander and Taylor. Alexander, I think he thought he was going to have a lot tighter defense underneath, and he was just ready to swing that back to Taylor, but going to end up being a turnover. Now out of bounds on Rico Sutton, fighting for that steal. 81-70. North Ark down, looking to come back here. They need some strong defense, most of all. I mean, they've been playing. They need to, obviously limit the turnovers, but the defense has really been a big factor. And if a couple stops here could really swing the momentum. Is Patterson going to take that three? It's going to be no good. Lippold fine for the rebound, but that's going to be rebounded now again by Lippold after the offensive board. Elliott Brooks has got it in transition. Going to hop step, and he's going to get that one to go 72-81. Elliott Brooks gets the fast break. Hasn't been completely on from three tonight, but getting it underneath and not taking too many risks with it. Now Lippold's going to not end up getting that. He's going to get another incredible block. Trent Lippold, 2 from that exact same spot pretty much tonight, and that's just an incredible play.
Bounce pass over to Lippold. He drills in with the 2. No good, as it's going to go out. Pioneers struggling offensively here in the second half, as I don't know what happened. Maybe they're just getting tired, which I totally understand. But they are trying to get some points on the board. Nothing's really dropping for them.
That's going to be out of bounds. That's going to be a turnover for Eastern Oklahoma. Chance for the Pioneers to go right back. Only 9 points scored so far in the 5 minutes and some change for the Pioneers. Definitely not on the pace they set in the first half, but hoping to bring it back here. As Leroy Atkins coming back in the game for Taylor.
Half-court shooter.
Yeah, I mean,
That's got to stick. That's got
half-court,
the
yeah,
half-court shooter, Leroy Atkinson.
Hopefully we'll
Is
see
Atkinson or just Atkins?
Atkins. Atkins, I believe, junior. Let me double check.
Well,
yeah, Leroy Atkins Jr. He's a first-year freshman.
Oh, I think that's an and one for Trent Lippold. That's good. Finally, North are getting some points on the board.
Yeah, I think Trent, he's just the key to this game so far. I mean, he's been able. Obviously, Eastern Oklahoma have really been taking a commanding lead here in the second half, but Lippold with the block, with a couple great shots underneath, some strong rebounds, and that free throw is not going to fall. But still, 2 points off that play. Pioneers down 7. Lippold, if we can keep getting him the ball, he can keep making great defensive plays in the paint. We could really come back and win this game. But that's going to be a good shot from DeQuarius Harris, number 0. 83-74. They go right back up. Rico Sutton now got at the top. Open 3 for Atkins. And that one's no good.
Fast pace here. Sutton trying to draw a charge. Nothing on that one. He's going to pass it in over to McCurdy. 85-74. Still lots of time to be played left. Not a big lead. Sutton drives in over to Brooks. Brooks fakes the 3. Goes up for the shot. Going to draw a foul. He's on the floor.
74-85. Brooks with a chance to put it back to a 9-point game, pending both the free throws. At least one we're open for, but 13:44 remaining. Pioneers need some spark on offense if they want to get back in it.
First one is good. Elliott Brooks makes it a 10-point deficit, 75-85. Here's the shot. Off the iron, won't go. Eastern Oklahoma double teamed by Sutton and McCurdy. Maneuvered against Brooks.
That's a great
Go up
shot.
for 2.
Dante Horn there. Another great offensive possession for him. Eastern Oklahoma up 12. This goes back to McCurdy. McCurdy's driving underneath, finds Brooks from the corner.
It's
That one's
good.
Brooks gets a 3 in. Huge play right there. 78-87 now.
That's going to be no shot as he dunks it. That was number 5.
That's Zion Patterson again.
Man, what if I wanted to say that, Andrew? Now I can't.
Yeah.
I'm
bad.
kidding.
You wanna say it?
I'm
You
just.
wanna-
No.
I think that was number 5.
I don't know his name. I'm kidding. I'm just joking with you. Sorry, I had to be extra there for a moment.
Hey, we're just here to entertain, and that's gonna
Just
be
goofing.
looks like a foul on the floor. DeQuarius Harris, number 0, going to go to the line. He's been getting a lot of minutes here with their bigs in foul trouble. That one is going to fall, though. 90-78 is the score.
I knew they were going to hit triple digits, but now we know. Trent LaPole goes up for two. It's good. 13 remaining. 10-point deficit. Eastern Oklahoma leading 90-80 as they're going to put up almost put up two. Rico Sutton with the rebound. Elliott Brooks drives in, goes up for two. Going to be a foul on the floor.
Foul on Harris
As
there.
Brooks, I thought he was about to go to the line, but it looks like it's on the floor. Edding. Oh,
Edding.
I know. I'm trying to get
We
his
did
first.
some
Tanner. I was trying to get the first name. For a minute, I got him mixed up with Owen, and I thought it was Owen Edding, but I realized I was mistaken.
Yeah, we finally got the Edding name fiasco, I'd like to say. I want to be a little dramatic. Finally figured it out.
Oh.
And that's going to be stolen from Lipple, and McCurdy's got it underneath.
McCurdy over
finds
to
Edding.
Edding. Edding
fake.
fakes it. Oh my gosh, we're
Flips
just
it back
in
to
sync.
Brooks. And Brooks is not going to
Oh.
get that one. We are really in sync.
We were for a minute. We were like Edding.
Yeah, that was pretty
Pumps.
impressive.
Oh,
Brooks gonna take the
and
charge.
that's a charge. Going the Pioneers' way. Hudson is Jacob Hudson's getting into the ball game here.
Yeah, taking the charge is a noble art, and I'm very glad to see Brooks participating there. I mean,
Noble art.
noble art. I think it's a lot of
Your
precision.
vocabulary is very wide. Noble art.
Noble. I think those are not too big of words.
No,
but
it's not a
the
big word, but
combination-
to be honest, I've never heard that phrase. Like, I've never said that's noble art.
a noble art.
Noble art, my bad. Hudson with the three, no good. Rico
Pass,
Sutton with the
actually.
putback, no good.
And that's going to be a turnover. It looks like Sutton, they're going to tip it. He's going to tip it out. It's 80-92, 12:09 remaining. Still a chance for the Pioneers to come back, for sure. But we need, Lippo actually is going to check out. Yeah, he was the one checking out for Hudson. And a little less size now for the Pioneers. But Hudson's just very dynamic, and he's nearly going to get the steal there. Going to go up, and that is going to be a foul.
Hudson is kind of our big guy, not just, oh, it looks like he's hurt a little bit. He's holding his knee. I think we talked a little bit, I think, with Coach Hunter kind of just off on the side. And I think they're trying to rest him a little bit with some injuries. I'm not sure.
Yeah, he hasn't gotten a ton of minutes tonight. That first free throw.
He
was
might
gonna
just
be
have
no
an
good.
injury from practice. Because I know one person, what was it, Taylor, who had like a rolled ankle?
Yeah, I believe so. But Taylor is back. He's not been playing a ton of minutes either. He's gotten quite a few, but not his usual. Usually he's probably the most played guy on the floor as our point guard. But
Him and Lapolte, really.
yeah, and LaPole, obviously.
Pass over to Hudson. He loses it as he gets back up.
And that's going to be Patterson going to go up and slam that one down. They're just
Time on the floor. Timeout, Pioneers. North Ark Pioneers are down against Eastern Oklahoma, which is leading 95-80. 11:43 remaining here in the ball game. We'll be back in a moment. Andrew Durst, we are back.
yes, we are.
Pass over to Brooks as he's going to give it over to Sutton with the two.
Rico Sutton starts off after the break perfectly. And that's going to be an open three, though, for Patterson. Not going to fall. Edding with the rebound. Edding in transition floats it over to Patterson, who's back in.
That's Taylor,
That's Taylor
with the
back in the game.
2-point basket. Pioneers score 4 in about, I want to say that was about 10-second time.
Yeah, that was just a great way to start it.
Oh.
Going to be a foul on the floor, a blocking foul. But 84-95, definitely potential to come back here as Patterson back in the game. Man, I'm really getting their names mixed up. Taylor back in the game after taking a breather. Now Chris Hill preparing to check in as he's down below the scorer's table. First shot up, and that one's good. Chris Hill going to check in for Edding.
Eastern Oklahoma leading 96-84. First shot is, the shot's up.
Yeah,
My
shot's
bad.
good. Dante Horn knocks down 2 there to put it back to a 13-point game. Now Chris Hill's got it.
Double teamed, bounce pass over to Taylor as he's double teamed, almost triple teamed. Elliott Brooks to 3. It's no good. Hudson tries to get the ball back, struggling to get it. He's on a fast break back.
It's going to be tipped up. Still stays in the hands of Eastern Oklahoma. And that's a great move there.
As they are on the verge of 3 of triple digits.
Now Taylor's got it underneath the Sutton.
Oh, that's going to be a foul on us. As he
Draw the
fell.
charge. Lippold preparing to check back in.
Eastern Oklahoma, we've entered the bonus as Eastern Oklahoma has 6 fouls total. Or 7, my bad.
Hudson checking out for Lippold. Down 15. Still a lot of ball game. I mean, we're pretty much just about to enter
Did I hear that
the fourth
right?
quarter.
They said 0 fouled out. That's Harris. Did he foul out?
That's 0.
0 for Eastern Oklahoma.
Oh, that is Aquarius. Yeah, that's
no-
Aquarius Harris.
Did he
Yeah.
foul out?
I guess so. I didn't think he had very many.
Me neither, but I
But
guess
that's-
he did.
He's one of their. I mean, so
They-
all 3 of their bigs have really gotten into foul trouble. I believe number 33, that's Relaford, has 3. Number 20, John, has 4, and both those. And now their third guy, I presume, it was Harris, and he's out. So
Goes up for the 3. Off the iron, won't go.
Sutton with a
Rico
great
Sutton
rebound.
over to Taylor. He's going one-on-one, goes up for the layup. It's
good!
good!
Dante Taylor takes a hard fall, but is able to get the bucket, and that's a turnover there. And the Pioneers are going to get the ball right back. Still down 13, but with a chance to bring it right back with 10:05 remaining. Yeah, just about to enter the fourth quarter, pretty much. And there's still a lot of basketball to be played. And I think just knowing this team, knowing what they can do, with all of the talent that we have, I believe that this is definitely possible. Taylor to pass it in.
Over to Lippold. Elliott Brooks a 3. Bang! Elliott Brooks with a 3-point basket, making a 10-point deficit. You know, being in foul trouble and losing some guys is not going to be good for Eastern Oklahoma.
Yeah, this is definitely a big opportunity for the Pioneers. And they can capitalize. And that's going to be up, no good, but it's a great tip to a rebound. And Patterson underneath, he is going to be fouled, though. 10-point game. Patterson looking to extend it. He's been having a great game tonight.
Coach Hunter calling some plays out on the floor. I don't know if our mics can pick it up, but I can hear him pretty clear.
Yeah, he really takes precedence over the stadium, and he just
Kind of like Bobby Howard.
kind of like I guess that's a theme with our basketball coach.
They're very vocal.
Very vocal.
Very
and that's what we like
vocal.
to hear. You know, if you're a player out there, I think you want to hear your coach just as passionate and into the game as you are. And that free throw is not going to fall.
As they are on the verge of triple digits, just not being able to make it.
Common theme here in Pioneer Pavilion. I feel like it always gets close. I assume they're going to make it with about 10 minutes left, but
Taylor
we'll see.
in trouble finds Brooks. Brooks drives in with the 2.
Floater
It's
is
good.
Elliott Brooks sparking this comeback, and that is an incredible play. Oh, no, that's going to be, that looks like number 1. That's Duncan.
Duncan tried to throw it out on Brooks's feet.
I thought he got it, but
bounced, and then Hill got it. They're going to say that it went out before.
And
now
that's an 8-point ball game in North Ark Pioneers ball.
And it's a timeout. Time on the floor, timeout. North Ark is down. Eastern Oklahoma's leading 99-91 with 9 minutes and 19 seconds. Just
Wow.
nines on
Nines and
the
ones.
clock. 9s and 1s, baby. They're on the clock. We'll be back in a moment.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, Andrew.
We are
Welcome
back.
back. Welcome back.
We are back out here at Pioneer Pavilion. Dante Taylor getting that inbound. Now
Trent
Nicole
LePault.
underneath. Chris
Oh,
Hill.
Chris, I thought he was about to hit it.
Almost-
I was like,
a couple feet
okay.
behind. He's got the ball back, though. 91-99. Pioneers down 8. and
Oh,
that's
ball
gonna be a
stolen.
turnover.
Chris Hill trying to get back to block it.
And that's going to be a foul. Shot is no good, but that's going to be 2 shots.
I would have
for-
let him shot it. 'Cause
Yeah, you
he-
don't really want to risk the foul there. I agree. But when you turn it over and you have a chance to go down there and try to make up for your play, that's definitely one. Then almost
Eastern
it's-
Oklahoma is also in the double bonus now
They are.
because they have 10 fouls.
Josh Jones from the line.
As they have now broke 100.
And it looks like the
triple
100
digits.
our last game, the triple digits did not work. The third line wouldn't work, and they had to put it just like to like a 1 where they started out. But
You know, there's professionalism now on the scoreboard as Seychelle Mahoney's running this one.
true.
Coach Mahoney, some might say. Elliot Brooks the 3. It's good!
Elliot Brooks bringing the Pioneers back. 6-point ball game. As Elliot Brooks with about, I think 8 of the last Pioneer points, maybe 8 of the last 10.
Pioneers still in this ball game.
And that's a steal.
Rico
from
Sutton with the
Sutton.
steal! Oh no, ball got stolen back.
He's gonna hit his. I think
Trip.
he's gonna hit his head there.
Trent LePault's trying to block it. It's gonna not drop.
Elliot
Elliot Brooks, who jumped over the rim. Oh, Taylor lost the ball. It's madness on the floor. Taylor gets it over to Sutton with the 2. Doesn't
Not
drop.
gonna fall.
Trent
LePault
LePault with the
in
shot,
with the
and
foul.
it's fouled.
I thought Sutton, he was on the ground for a moment. I thought he hit his head, but
Oh,
he's.
I
Oh,
think.
it looks like he hurt his ankle. And
Yeah.
he's gonna get Cyrus Alexander,
As-
number 5, is gonna come check in for him.
He's playing it tough as
He is, and
he's
he went
kind of
down
rough.
he went down all the way back down the floor
And
to
he-
put up a shot.
Oh yeah,
Almost got it
amazing effort. That puts
Yeah.
him. That's a contender for player of the game.
for sure.
Oh, missed free throw by Trent LePault as McCurdy and as Sutton is just going to barely crawl over to the bench, but he's back on the floor. He's back there. Cyrus Alexander on the
Checking in.
floor. Team's kind of patting Rico Sutton. Nothing to hang his head about.
Yeah, I
He
mean, he's-
hustled back. Great half.
And that's good from Trent LePault. It's a 5-point ball game. Chris Hill also checked out, and 12. George McCurdy came in for him. So a couple new faces. Elliot Brooks standing on the floor. That's good. He's been playing great. And now
Trent
John
LePault.
is back.
Oh,
Nearly
missed!
throws that one down, but it's rebounded. Great rebound there.
McCurdy's
from
got it.
McCurdy.
He's got 2
That
people
was-
on him.
That was a momentum swinging play. And that's
Oh.
I think that hit Edding.
Yeah, that hit Edding. Oh, it hit the one open. Imagine
Hit the
this.
one
It hit
open
the
chair.
one open chair.
Wow.
Barely missed Eddings. He's backing up like, oh
That's
my
cr-
gosh.
Now Faulkner in for McCurdy. That was a great rebound from McCurdy.
Did
'cause
McCurdy get-
that dunk was
They
almost.
took him out pretty fast. Did he get?
I guess maybe a little banged up, but I mean, That was an incredible effort, an incredible almost dunk from John. I mean, he's
ball stolen by Elliott Brooks.
floats it to Dante Taylor. Perfect.
Goes up
pass.
for the 2. It
It's
drops.
good. 97-100 is our score here at Pioneer Pavilion.
What a
Both our
game.
Pioneers, they keep fighting.
Pioneer Pavilion is getting loud as Andrew's trying to clap with them.
Trying to avoid
Defense
the mic.
is a common chant being yelled here.
Taylor's gonna
That's going to be a
swing a little bit there. It looks like he had a stray hand that's gonna make contact.
double bonus as he's on the line.
And
Tell
number-
me who that is, Andrew.
Number 33, that's Tamari Relaford.
Is that 33?
I believe so.
I don't.
Yeah, 30 on that's coming in.
No, that's coming in on the line.
Oh, on the line. Excuse me. But yeah, 33 coming in. That's one their other big besides John. So that's a lot of size. That first.
That's
one's
number
not gonna
2.
fall. That is Dante Horn. He's been having a great game for them tonight. He's been all over the court, had a ton of points. Oh, but John is going to check out here. He's still got 4 fouls. And almost, I mean, that throwdown that was rebounded by McCurdy, I mean, that was almost just one of the best dunks I've ever seen in college. I mean, he got so high up there, but it's not able to fall. Now Taylor's got it, floats it to Brooks in the corner.
Elliott Brooks a 3.
Knocked down.
And they're gonna call it on that as Elliott Brooks is. Oh, they're gonna call it on Elliott Brooks.
We're trying to decipher exactly what happened. I'm not exactly sure what that call was, but
Dalton
might have pushed off.
Dalton, do you know?
He does not, and that's not an often. Dalton Adams not knowing something is something that does not happen very
No,
often around here.
this has just been madness.
This
There's
has been.
Coach Hunter trying to talk to him. Elliott Brooks is widely confused why he got a foul call. That's his third,
Yeah, I
or
thought
no,
he
that's not his
was
third. I think
Yeah.
that's his second, isn't it?
Yeah, he doesn't have too many to my knowledge, and that's
That's
gonna
a
be
walk. It's going the Pioneers'
walk
way.
on Zion Patterson. 97-101 is the
Anyone's
score.
ball game.
Anyone's ball game. There's 7 minutes and 9 seconds still remaining. It feels like we're almost at the end, but there's still quite
There's
a bit.
a lot
there's a
of
lot
ball.
of ball to be played. I mean, this is close to being a final score in a lot of games, and there's still, and that's
That's
going
a
to be an
deep
overshoot.
pass as
Leopold-
it's going to go over the board. Leopold just has a little bit too much muscle on that one.
I mean, when you're that strong, it's easy to do.
Is that Faulkner in?
That is Faulkner, yes.
See, I always mess up his name.
I
I always say
we're getting
Faulk,
it.
but it's
Faulkner.
yeah.
Faulkner. And that's a 3 taken, and that's going to be no good.
Elliott Brooks with the rebound. He's
Elliott
got
Brooks
one on
everywhere.
him. He's
Behind
struggling
the back,
with it.
and they're going to call a foul against Josh Jones there.
That's going to be with the push.
And Brooks is going to get
That's his third personal against Jones as Brooks is heading to the line.
that puts us in the double bonus.
Nope, not yet. They have
Oh, we
9
have 10.
fouls.
Yeah,
we
I-
have 10.
I read the fouls
They're
the
in
wrong
the
way.
double bonus. We are
Single
just in
bar.
the single.
So Brooks with the 1-on-1 here. Chance to get this to a 1-possession ball game.
First shot's up, and
It's
it
good.
drops.
Elliott Brooks.
Whittling down the score. A
playing incredible.
three-point shot will tie it.
And we've had Elliott Brooks just been electric.
You know-
I mean, first half he wasn't really on, but here in the second half,
First
he's
one's
picked it
up, and it's
it's
good. Or the
So-
second one. I keep saying first one.
Elliott Brooks 2 for 2, 99-101 is our score. We've got another just absolute classic here.
We could break into the triple digits.
I'd say we most likely will, and that's going to be some great defense, but it is going to end up being a foul, a little too much contact there. Pioneer, this isn't the Pioneer Classic, but this is a classic for the Pioneers.
This is a what? I'm sorry, buddy.
I think that was
Okay, breath of fresh air here. We have Rico Sutton now. He's up. He's walking a little bit. He's looking better.
Free throw is good there for Eastern Oklahoma. 102-99 is our score now, 6:38 remaining. And something we haven't talked about a lot tonight is just
The
with
defensive spacing has been incredible as they've really just kind of tightened that
Exactly.
down here in the second half. Really not trying to do a whole lot with it, just trying to play it simple. That's how Pioneers are getting the ball back so far.
Yeah, the tightness of the defense has just been incredible. And Faulkner's going to take
with
a
the
deep
two.
It is not going to fall.
Alexander's fighting for it as he's going to let them have it. He sprints back to get on defense. He's setting up the defense. Good
Still
leadership call from Cyrus Alexander.
The third-year sophomore from St. Louis.
Drills in.
It's going to be floated up. Time for the Pioneers to recover. Oh, that's a great fake there. Lippold's going to get a tip. Double team underneath, and that is a shot and one.
He's shooting 2. Double bonus.
That's number 21, Jordan White, the sophomore.
Chris Hill's about to check in for the Pioneers.
Gonna
And
check
he
in for
does
Faulkner.
for, yeah.
Brooks staying in the game. I mean, he has been on, almost all of the second half. He's been in this game, and I know he's definitely winded out there, but he's trying to stay with it because now it's a 7-point ball game. We need some quick points to bring us back. Dante Taylor bringing it down the floor. Similar to our starting 5 out there right now for most games. So we'll see if they can.
Chris
get
Hill
the spark.
digs in with the 2. Not going to go. Hit that far corner. I thought it was going to get stuck.
Me too. Yeah, Ty, I saw you out here shooting around the other day, and you
Yeah!
got one stuck there.
Okay, yeah. So we're
I was
getting
just
some
surprised you got it
stuff.
that close.
Listen, Andrew, I've tried to play you multiple times. And you're like, no, I don't want to play. I want to sit up here and play Retro Bowl. And I've been wanting to play. Oh, Taylor with the 2. It's no good. Put back. And
Be a
it's
foul.
going to be a foul. But yeah, I shot my first shot out here, just kind of messing around. And it went,
stuck.
hit the corner, got stuck. I had to go get it.
Just to defend myself for a moment, when you're as good as I am at Retro Bowl, it's hard to stop playing.
You know, I was trying to play Dalton Adams in some one-on-one
I
on the
would like
floor.
to see that. Maybe we can, arrange
It
that
was
to be
not
streamed.
good. Well, I got beat because, as you know, Dalton Adams is about
6'7".
6'7". He's about close to 7 foot, I would say.
Yeah.
And he's
can round up.
he's just a tower of a man. And I just tried to get past him, but he was just too good.
And when he's on the court, his spacing is just, he's got a feel for the game.
What?
I'm saying, Dalton Adams is just a really good basketball player. is what I'm
Okay,
trying to say.
okay,
He just has a
gotcha.
feel for the game. He knows how to space properly, and it's really incredible.
Eastern Oklahoma has it at the wing. Bounce pass top of the key.
100 to 106. They score both teams in triple digits.
They get-
Patterson, open 3 there. That's Horn, and it's going to be
Alexander
rebounded.
comes down with it. Pass over to Hill. He slows this ball game down. Taylor has it. Drills in for the 2. Layup. It's good.
Great box out from Lippold to give Taylor just a free lane at the basket. 102-106 with 5 minutes left. Pioneers trailing by 4. Underneath shot, no good. Going to be tipped out of bounds, and that's Pioneer basketball.
I was a little nervous because I thought Trent Lippold tipped that one out.
But it's going to be out on Eastern Oklahoma. We don't even know their mascot, which I feel like I'm realizing now. Because we call our, the Pioneers, but we don't have.
Look at the jerseys, man.
Let me see if I can get something from our sports correspondent. Taylor's got it. Back over across the hill. Got some opportunity here. Chris Hill's going to take the 3, and it's good! 105-106 as Chris Hill gets the Pioneers right back in this ball game. It is a 1-point game here at Pioneer Pavilion, and that's a timeout. from
It's
Eastern
going
Oklahoma.
our way, Andrew.
We are coming back, Ty. This is going to be a great game, so make sure you stick around for the finale. Don't forget to subscribe and all that. 105-106 is your score. Pioneers down, and we will be back.
In a moment. Andrew, we are back, and I am pumped up. Eastern Oklahoma leading 106. North Ark behind 105. This is not the blowout Eastern Oklahoma had their last game. They tried to put up 2. It's going to be no good.
Tip
Put back is
up.
going to be good,
John-
though.
Nigel John back in the game. He's got 4 fouls, so definitely a foul out possibility. That's just 2 offensive rebounds. That's hard to, stop
As
him.
he's playing pretty spaced out from Trent Lepolt, but he's not getting a foul on
And
that.
Lippolt's going to beat him inside.
He's got the 2.
Lippold with a great move to put it right back to a 1-play ball game. Trent Lippold,
I thought John was about to get a
dance
foul
around him.
there. I thought he was about to get a foul. He avoided it,
He did. He had to let him
which
make
was
the 2.
pretty good.
And that's going to be a steal from Cyrus Alexander. Triple-Wolt's got the
Taylor with the layup.
And
It's
that's
a
a
foul!
And Dante Taylor is going to the line with a chance to put the Pioneers up with 3:52 remaining. I feel like every game we do, Ty, is just gets to this kind of energy.
Maybe. And that should be a reason you are subscribed to Pioneer Student Network. Follow us on Facebook because we stream there sometimes too. Actually, not even sometimes, every time. Here we go. Taylor to tie this ball game up. Here's the shot. It's good!
Tie ball game here at the Pavilion. And what a game tonight from the Pioneers. I mean, they're playing a D1 school that's got a huge size advantage. And you're right here in it
Taylor,
at the end.
he eyes it. He skies it. And he's not going to buy it.
And Elliott Brooks nearly gets the rebound against John, but John's going to overpower him a little bit there. Tie ball game as the crowd is getting
108
into
to 108.
John's got it
John.
underneath, double teamed, back out on the perimeter. That's Jones. Now open 3 from number 30.
Oh, he hesitates. Goes up for the easy 2. Going to be fouled on that one.
Not sure who the foul was on,
But the whole Pioneer
on
bench
Alexander.
is up right now as
all
they
doing
are.
the kind of the same shrug expression. But it's going to be 2 shots. That's the first foul on Alexander, and that free throw is going to be good from number 30. Still our mystery player. I'm actually going to double check. We're going to check another. They're going to check an online roster, maybe see if he's there. Because our paper one does not have it. Number 30, still not there. But it looks like, I'm going to guess it's Kavion McLean.
110 to 108. North Ark behind. Alexander bounce pass over to Chris Hill. Elliott Brooks. McLean steals the ball. He's going to knock it.
What a steal. I mean, I thought he touched that last, but I mean, that is an incredible play. I'm going to say he's number 10 on the rosters we have, but I'm going to guess that that's who it is because it looks very similar in the picture. So, I apologize if that is not him, but just so we don't have to go mystery player, we're going to call him McLean. And that was just an amazing play there from McLean just to get back and get that steal. John's going to go up. It's no good, but he's going to get his own board, and it's going to be a
jump ball.
I think that's the first jump ball of the ball game, Ty.
No, we had one at the very beginning.
One at the very beginning? Okay.
One at the very beginning. McCurdy checks in for Elliott Brooks, and he is gassed. He's going to go take a short breather.
He's been out for, probably the last at least like 12 minutes straight. Elliott Brooks playing some incredible ball tonight. That jump ball was in favor of Eastern Oklahoma. Up 2. 3 minutes remaining. That's going to be an open 3. That's Jones,
no good.
Not going to fall. Dante Taylor going to get that rebound. He's taking it down the floor. Sees Chris Hill on the perimeter. Passes it back to McCurdy. Great recovery there. Alexander's now got it at the top of the key.
He's trying to
double
slow it
team.
down. Taylor, it's got the ball almost triple teamed over to McCurdy.
They're really
McCurdy.
pressing.
He can't find anyone. He finds Taylor. Taylor drives in. Over
Chris Hill.
with the 3. Bang!
And the
Chris
Pioneers
Hill takes the lead.
The Pioneers are leading in the Pavilion 111 to 110. What a shot from Hill. Rebounded underneath by John, and he's going to be fouled and
one. As North Ark did have the lead 111 to 110. Now that's not the case.
Now it's 111, 112 with a chance for John to put him up by 2. I mean, just the swings of this game just go back and forth and back and forth. And Zero tries to come into the ballgame, but
the concession stand run by our baseball players is now completely empty as they're coming out to watch this ball game.
And honestly, I can't blame them.
No, I don't
I don't
either.
think anyone's going to go into the concession
No
stand
one's moving right now.
No, yeah, this is too intense. That free throw is no good. Lippo with the rebound.
1 point deficit. McCurdy's got the ball. He drives in. Pass over to Taylor with the 3. No good. McCurdy fights for it. He's on the floor.
Underneath, and that's Patterson. And they're going to call a foul on Taylor there. Not one that I saw, but it is going to be called on the floor. Or no, he's going to get the shots because they're in the double bonus. Zion Patterson with a chance to extend the lead here with 2:20 remaining in the ball game. John going to check out. Number 0, who we thought was fouled out, is going to come back into the game. That's DeQuarius Harris. And now Rico Sutton, the other number 0, he's going to be for us, going to check in for Cy Alexander.
Alexander deserves this as he's taking a break. He's played a phenomenal game. I don't know if he's going to come back in, but he's done phenomenal as they are giving him high fives, as he should. Played some smart basketball. Sutton's got the ball.
Still looks like I'm not sure they updated the score. I guess it's just a 1-point ball game still. Free throw did not fall.
Chris Hill, wide open 3. No good. Eastern Oklahoma has it, 2:06 remaining. It is high energy here. Time on the floor, timeout. Eastern Oklahoma. What a ball game, Andrew.
What a ball game, Ty.
As it is fast-paced here. And, it might be fast-paced, and we are short of man, but we're holding it together.
Yeah, everybody's, contributing. Dalton Adams is running everything tonight.
He ran camera. He's doing sports correspondent work, as he normally does.
Of course.
And then
Kenzie Cutler is, we usually have 2 cameras running, as we still have, 2 cameras, but she's down there, getting both sides of the court with her.
I will have to add, as we are in the double bonus, as they have 10 fouls, but also Dalton Adams is running security work tonight, as he's making sure no one comes up here and harms us in any way.
Yeah, as the celebrities that we are, Ty,
I wouldn't
we need
say that.
security.
We're just very loud and annoying, and people might want us to shut up. But
That
Dalton Adams is
also
going to
may
let
be
him.
true. I'm going to believe one way, but that might also be it.
Michael Mahoney on special assignment, and if you want to see a good play, go see the Jungle Book at the Lyric, as Mahoney is out there, and he's directing this one. It's a pretty phenomenal play.
It definitely is. And, anything that he directs is bound to be gold, but it's, we want to go support
He's got a
him.
lot of experience with it.
He does.
He knows what's good and he knows what's bad. He has that eye for it.
And, yeah, we're glad, he's got, it's
So
great
go
to
see
him.
Michael, tell him Ty and Andrew sent you, and call him the bus driver. He'll laugh,
He'll laugh.
and that's all you'll get is
Maybe
a laugh.
Maybe you'll get him for free. That's not
Well,
true.
you'll
Don't hold us
probably
to that.
won't get in them for free, but you will get a laugh
You will
from
get a laugh,
old
and
bus driver.
That's worth more than a few dollars, in my opinion. So
1 point deficit, 2:03 remaining. It is Eastern Oklahoma's ball.
Eastern Oklahoma got a chance to extend their lead here, and McCurdy is going to tip that one, nearly a turnover. SCU is fighting against Zion Patterson there. McCurdy almost with a huge game-changing play here with under 2 minutes remaining. And now McLean has got it. Again, we apologize if that is not his name. He's not on our roster officially, but we're connecting some dots, and we believe that's who it is.
Hopefully. It's
Hopefully.
mystery player for now.
Mystery player, McLean. He has many names, and he's been playing great tonight. He's got the 3. It's
Off
no
the iron
good.
won't go.
Josh Jones with the rebound, and that's going to be good. 114-111 is our score.
North Ark, potential to put up 3 here. Chris Hill finds a gap over to Sutton. Hill fakes the 2. McCurdy over to Taylor. Chris Hill drives in. McCurdy.
Lipple underneath.
And it rolls in!
Great pass there. Great vision from McCurdy. And the Pioneers are down by 1 with a chance if a big stop on defense could swing the tide
Either
of this
a
game.
big win or a big loss. Hopefully a win on this one. Knock on wood.
Either team could go home with a win here. I mean, this is just so close, and that's underneath the John. He's in a double team. McCurdy's going to get called for a foul there as he punches the ball out. So that's going to be 2 at the line for Nigel John, as we're going to see what he can do from the line. They're up 1, so even if he just
He's
makes
been pretty
one-
smart
Yes,
here. He has one mistake and he's gone. And
exactly.
he's going to make
That
the
was
first
good.
one. Oh, I hope he misses the second one. I'll be honest, Andrew.
115, 113 is our
Dalton
score for the moment.
Adams is sweating through his shirt.
It's just, I mean, it changed colors, I think. But
It went from white to purple.
that's
Oh,
no good.
McCurdy with the
McCurdy.
rebound.
2-point
Chance to win it here. 3-point basket will win it. 2-point will tie it. As we're heading in, McCurdy slowing this ball game down to a walk. Taylor, LaPolte shoots the 2. It is and 1! Trent LePaul makes the basket with the and one.
John is gone now.
John is gone. John has fouled out. He's played a phenomenal game. I will say that. He's had a phenomenal game. He's a tremendous player, but now with the chance to win it. Trent LePaul at the line for the North Ark Pioneers. 42 seconds remaining. This is huge, Andrew.
Trent LePaul with possibly a game-winning play there as he makes an incredible move, draws the foul, and makes the shot. I mean, that's just
Here it
exactly
is.
what you want from your best player.
It's
right
good.
Trent
We
LePaul.
take the lead, 116 to 115. Eastern Oklahoma with the possible last score. Drives in for two.
And it's
blocked, but he's got it back. Goes up for two. It's blocked.
again, and they get another offensive board, and that's tipped out, and it's
McCurdy's got it. He's on pursuit to Taylor. Taylor drives in with the layup. It's no good. Trent LePaul's got it. Oh no. 17 seconds.
That's
He
good.
dunks it, takes the lead. 14 seconds. Time on the floor. Timeout, North Ark. We're going to keep it here, Andrew. We're going nowhere. 117 to 116.
I mean, that was a swing. I mean, 2 blocks in a row for the
Whoa.
Pioneers. But that's been the key to this game for Eastern Oklahoma, the offensive boards. They have gotten so many possessions where they've missed 2 shots, but they've gotten rebound, possibly even a third one sometimes, and able to put back in the second, third, fourth shot attempt as their 2 blocks are going to be had by the Pioneers, but they're still going to end up getting a bucket after a turnover from the Pioneers on the other end. I mean, this is just 14.4 seconds. Pioneers have the ball, probably hoping to win it here on this last possession. I mean, this is the game right here. You know what
This is the game.
Shai? You know what this reminds me of?
What does it remind you of?
A couple weeks ago.
Okay, you're going to a story. A couple weeks ago, is
okay.
it the Lady Pioneers?
Lady Pioneer Classic.
Against the number 1
Against
team in the
no-
nation.
And that's a similar, I mean, this is a similarly talented team. I mean, I want to say, John, I mean, the way I've seen him play tonight, I think he could be an NCAA D1 player. I mean, he has just got,
He's good.
He is
This
good.
is D1 basketball playing at D2. You know, I am just proud of our guys. Win or lose tonight, this has been such a great game to watch. As
Wow.
it is 14 seconds. It's Pioneers ball, right?
it is.
We have a chance to win it. I
they're
would
gonna get-
shoot the 2 and hold it.
Shoot the 2 and hold it.
But that's just me. Coach Hunter's got a plan. He's looking calm, cool, collected as Coach Jordan is out there with him. He had the slicked back hair, but now it is curly again as he's probably been pulling on it a little bit.
Yeah.
Full court press from Eastern Oklahoma. Taylor's got the ball.
John is not in. I mean, Lipple has got a great matchup underneath. I mean, he's probably who they're looking to here. He's trying to box
he is
out,
blocked
and
up.
He is. He's going to make a
Goes
move.
up for 2.
Spin.
No good. No
good.
foul called on that one
And
as they're
that's
going to
gonna
foul
be a
him. 1 second. This has been a great ball game. This has been tremendous. Win or lose this one. It's looking tough as he's going to the line.
Chance, maybe the Pioneers do have enough time after the free throws. They will very likely get a shot off. But
1
maybe
second.
Bring back in Leroy Atkins for the half
Put
court.
back
Ty.
in half-court shooter Atkins. They're putting McCurdy back in.
McCurdy's going to go in for Taylor. I mean, this has
As-
been a fight tonight.
You know, win or lose, this one's been it's going to be a tough loss, but hey, it's not over yet. I'm not going to say it's over.
First free throw is good. 118-116 is the score.
We would have to shoot a 3-pointer to win it, a 2-pointer to tie it. And
He's got another one.
And we could go in, we could pull what was
2 half courts in a row? You never know.
Sutterfield. Oh, 3-point shot's
Timeout,
going to have to
Pioneers.
tie it.
So, okay, with the timeout, I know it's different in different levels of the game. Do we get the ball? We would pass it in from half court after a timeout.
I think
Because
so.
if we pass it in from half court, I mean, this is a 3. You could get the shot off and tie it up. I mean, that's a realistic possibility.
Well,
half court is a very different story.
We're going to have to shoot the 3. So if I was Coach Hunter, I'd put in my best 3-point shooters, which I think is
Elliot Brooks.
Yeah, Elliot
Yeah.
Brooks is in there. And then you can't just knock out everyone. We have McCurdy is a pretty solid one, and Chris Hill's a pretty solid one. And also
I mean, a ton of these guys.
Sutton's
honestly.
pretty good. And I haven't seen, I'll be honest, Trent Lepolt, I'm sorry. But he's good, but he's our 2-point shooter guy.
Yeah.
He's our big man. So I don't think he has a chance to get in the ball at 3-point range, but you never know. I would trust him. He's had a tough night with these big guys squaring up on him.
And the ref is going to be all the way down at
Oh,
the
no.
bottom. So I think at different levels of the game, you can get it at half court, but maybe I'm not 100% sure on the rules there.
We're
But it's gonna be full
not
court.
rolling this one in. as they're going to have a full court press. All they have to do is hold
They have
us
six-
for
they
1
have six
second.
players on the court right now.
Oh, someone's going to leave.
Okay.
And that's the defender for LaPolt, so hopefully they don't get him open. Because that guy's been who's that? Number 21.
Mm-hmm.
Who's number 21?
That is
Number
name's escaping me.
21 is Jordan White, who's been able to lock up LaPolt pretty good.
Faulkner going to pass it in. They're looking to create a matchup. He's going to have to get it far down the court and hope for a miracle. It's gonna be overshoot,
that's the
and
ball
that's the
game.
ball game.
North Ark loses 119 to 116. What a ball game.
What a ball game, Ty. I mean, this could have been, it really could have gone either way, but at the end, in the end, it's going to be Eastern Oklahoma taking this one home as they're going to go to the locker room. And we just, this has been quite a matchup tonight.
Coach Howard's made his basketball girls start doing push-ups on the floor.
Got to keep them ready.
I guess, but it's been a sorry that took my attention, but yeah, tough loss. Eastern Oklahoma D1 school, that's tough. I mean, you're gonna have to run into that. Our boys, we kind of showed what we're all about, and we showed that we got some fighting to us. And don't count us out. Never count us out. We'll come back.
It's just a great group of guys, a ton of potential. I mean, because when we get into we get into conference, we get into the tournaments. I mean, we're not playing D1 schools. We're playing D2 because that's what we are. So to fight this hard, to lose by 3 by 1 possession against a big-time D1 school with, I think, NCAA talent, I think that's a huge, not a win for the Pioneers, but that's
Nothing to hang your head
yeah,
about.
Exactly.
Nothing to hang your head about. We're gonna take a short break here and then be back in a moment with the Pioneer Student Network post-game show. We'll be back in a moment. And we are back at the Pioneer Student Network post-game show. And what a ball game. This has been pretty close all day long. There was a big lead Eastern Oklahoma had against us, but we fought back, and we fought back hard. North Ark said that we ain't afraid to fight you back. So they came back. Tremendous game. Lots of talent on the floor, as we've seen.
Yeah, I mean, it was just a fight to the end. Both teams got leads over each other, and at each time there'd be a big lead and the other team would come back. I mean, there's really no lead was safe in this ball game. And just the performances from both sides, a ton of these players, everyone balled out. I mean, just so much talent on
This
the
has
floor.
just been
What a game.
Yeah, really just what a game. So we're just going to talk a little bit about our talents. We're going to head into our player of the game, Pioneer Student Network player of the game. So before we get into that, let's talk about some guys that really just stood out in my mind here.
Some honorable mentions, even.
Half-court shooter, Leroy Atkins. My bad. So he wasn't in a lot. He didn't get a lot of minutes. But when he got in, he showed Coach Hunter and Coach Jordan what he can do and decided to put some points on the board. And, let's just see that replay, Dalton. He's just gonna hold it. You can see him go down. Shoots the three.
Oh,
it's
good!
good!
Leroy Atkinson's the
Good!
half-court
Moment
shot.
after. I mean, just
And that's gonna put it
Leroy Atkinson again.
66-60.
He is a true freshman from Missouri, so I mean, obviously, as a true freshman, he's not going to get a ton of playing time on this team because we have so much. We have third-year guys. We have so many guys coming back, and to see him out here just balling out in the few minutes he gets and making a play, without that half-court shot, this is a completely different game. Because those 3 points, let's say we had gotten the last possession, we wouldn't have been there. So obviously, it was such a close game that those 3 points mattered so much, and Leroy Atkins just had a great game. Also, guys that balled out, obviously Trent Lippold had a great game. He had really put us up.
He was
there
really-
in the final minute.
He was having some trouble because they had a lot of big guys, which he handled very well.
Yeah.
He showed us that even though they might have some big guys, hey, I'm bigger and I'll fight back. And he did good, and he really defensively played pretty good. And I would also say another honorable mention is McCurdy. And he might not have gotten a lot of shots off, but he honestly did a great job at really just working. Just kind of working our offense and defense, just kind of getting everything set up. Really, just kind of always an outlet, getting the ball off. He did a tremendous job at that. And then I would also have to say Rico Sutton coming back after his after him being missing in action, he came back and he did really good defensively and offensively, and really this is just all tremendous. But this is going to move into our player of the game. So tonight's player of the game against Eastern Oklahoma is Andrew.
Elliott Brooks.
Elliott Brooks did tremendously, not only on offense, as he was locking it down, hitting those threes, hitting those twos. He knew that he couldn't always hit them, but maybe hit a three, so he would drive in, hit a two, and he did tremendous. And he also did really good defensively.
Yeah, in the beginning of the ballgame especially. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
they were up on us, but Elliott Brooks helped us fight back. I mean, he just played.
He would
with
rebound the
such
ball
aggression.
and jump up. Like, he would almost
Oh, yeah.
touch the rim, and then he'd grab it and come back. And he was amazing hustle, amazing effort, just all-around great effort. And we also forgot to mention Chris Hill, who did a pretty good job
Had some big
offensively.
threes, had some big swings for the Pioneers, but really everyone balled out. It's hard. That's the hardest part, honestly, of our job is picking the player of the game because
Everyone is a
plays-
player of
Yeah,
the game.
everyone, and we're hoping everyone's going to end up getting it. I think with this many talented guys, everyone's going to get it by the end of the season. But we're just, we're really proud of this team. Final score 116-119, falling to Eastern Oklahoma, and they're a D1 school, as we've said. I mean, ton of talent. Some guys I think could go, D1. And I just, even though we lost, it was such a close game, fought till the end, and I'm really excited to see what we can do for the rest of this season.
Absolutely. With that, North Ark fell. Give us the scores, Andrew.
116-119.
See, that's why you're the guy with the score sheet. Because I did forget because I knew it was close, and I didn't, forget, but, I kind of
Yeah,
forgot
yeah.
because I have all this stuff rolling in my mind. But, boys did good, and that's going to kind of wrap it up for me at least. Big shout out to our team out here. Dalton, come get in the camera. Dalton, if you
It's
guys
hard to
not
tell,
seen
but-
Dalton, this is Dalton Adams.
He's crouching a little bit. He is 6'7", but he's
He-
crouching down a little bit to fit in the shot. We also have
he's been
Kinsey
down.
Gutler.
Kinsey
down there.
Gutler is cleaning up. She's doing a tremendous job. Dalton, any words for the game?
Just an amazing ball game just from everybody on the court. I mean, both sides just doing incredibly well the entire time. And I'm really proud of what our NAC boys did tonight.
Absolutely. Good insight, Dalton.
Great way to sum
Sports
it up.
correspondent Dalton Adams. He's walking away as he's standing back up.
Also, one last shout out to our amazing director, bus driver,
Our rock.
our rock, Michael Mahoney, who is directing Jungle Book.
Go see it if you have some free
Believe it
time.
premieres this weekend.
Yeah, and I think it ends on Sunday, so you gotta go see it. If
Gotta
you're
go
not
see
doing
it.
if you're not doing anything this weekend,
you are,
go
cancel.
just cancel everything.
Cancel
Go
everything.
see Jungle Book.
Do it for
It's
Michael
gonna be
Mahoney.
at the Lyric.
He's the
You
reason
can-
we have this program.
Well, him and others. Michael is a reporting part, but we can't forget about. Oh my gosh, Dr. Massengale.
Yeah, of course. But
My bad. My brain's just leaving me tonight. I guess we
So much
just better
basketball.
wrap it up.
Yep.
With that being said, with Pioneer Student Network, I'm Ty Phillips.
I'm Andrew Durst.
Thank you for watching.
Make sure to subscribe.
Woo!